You. What up? What up? All right, bet. What's good? What's good? Glad I have people in here with me now. Good God. What up, Sweet Cheeks? What up, Libby? Emily in the building. What's good? I think this is Blackberry. I don't know. What's up? What's up? Y'all can hear me? We good? Let me make sure we good. Are we good? Are we good? No? Yeah, maybe. So? All right, bet. I was like, what? I seen number climb down. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit went backwards instead of upwards. But yeah, I want to talk about that crazy shit. That shit's crazy. Yes, good. Good says. All right, what's up? What's up? Open panel. I need to drop the link over here real quick and pin it from my phone. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, you got to be subscribed now to comment. Ain't nobody coming in here bombing Jack. I fixed that. Ain't no one bombing Jack in here no more. Not one person's bombing anything. Changed it to subscribers only. What up, Lassie? How you doing? What up, Chani? How you doing from Texas? Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas. That video I seen this morning. Oh my God, that shit was crazy. Hold on, let me pin this. Why does it not let me pin it? This phone's gonna make me mad. I'm gonna throw it. There we go. Good gracious. All right. There we go. I'm good. What's up, everybody? So did y'all see that footage? What do you think about that? Yep. I zoomed in on it and everything. I had to go to the video and check it myself, right? That shit was crazy. Everybody smash that like button. Let's get this open panel going. I want to get some people up here and hear what people think about that footage. Because that footage, being what I do, I go on ghost hunting trips and stuff like that, and I'm very in tune with it and watch a lot of it. That was definitely an apparition. That was a full body apparition of a child. A full body apparition. So what y'all seen was a full body apparition. That's 100% what it was. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what it was. There's no, you can't deny it. You can't stop it. There's, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can see his little legs moving. And let's pull it up real quick, right? Let's pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull it up real fast, because that shit gave me chills when I seen it today. Hold on, let me pull it up. Quinton, Simon. Yep. That gives me chills, man. True Crime Wave, Chronicles of Olivia. Let's go to Chronicles of Olivia.
No way.
It shows what looks like to be an
Oh my God, yeah. Let's go ahead and do it.
No way.
This interview clip they used is
go.
from my full
I'm gonna have
interview
an open
with
panel
David
that has some
Eckhart.
people
I
come up. I
decided
wanna
to
see
call
what
him
everybody think.
to
No
see what he
helicopters,
thinks
please.
of the
Exactly.
Quinton apparition video.
So David,
So before we get into it, I made it to where you have to subscribe to actually comment, so these people can't come in and bomb the fucking channel. They would have to literally subscribe and then bomb. So that's what you do to fix it. I did a little research. So to stop people from porn bombing the friggin' stream, I literally had to make it subscribers only. So you gotta subscribe to speak in the comment section. I'm not having that no more. Nobody, that shit is stupid. I can't stand people who do that.
I have to send you this video, and I want you to tell me what you think about
crazy.
it. Okay.
Yep, I'm replaying it right now. Hold on, let's get full screen.
So it's
working on a new case.
Yeah, I'm working on a Simon's ghost. In this clip,
oh my God!
footage
Yes.
Is this Quinton Simon's ghost? In this clip,
Absolutely,
footage shows
I 100%
what looks like
believe
to
it is.
be an apparition walking behind Dolly Vision TV
Yes,
on
it
Bullhorn
is.
Betty's live
That's
last night.
100% an apparition.
Sure as I am sitting here, that was on my original video, and
We'll go through a lot of them, Angel.
I contact
We'll go through a
one of
lot of them.
America's most well-known alien abductees, and he tells me what he thinks. So, David,
Thank
I
you,
have
Liz.
to send you this video,
Hey, Dark Horse.
and I want you to tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
So I want to know. Hold up. I'm gonna put a poll up real quick before we finish this. I want to put a poll up, and let's see. Hold up. I got you. Let me put this poll up real fast. I want to see if y'all really think that is. I 100% know it's an apparition. There's nothing like that's 100%. Hold up. Question mark. All right. I just want to know what y'all think on that because that, oof, poor little boy, man. He's trying to tell everybody that he's gone, man. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Here we go. I'll go through a lot of the videos because I did a zoom up on it.
If you look up Bullhorn Betty on YouTube and click on her live video captioned Live Quinton Night Crew Edition and scroll in 1 hour and 13 minutes in, the apparition
That is
appears.
not a light reflection.
Notice how the
What is it reflecting
apparition
off of?
walks behind the fence in Dolly Vision, but does not appear in
Let me
front
know
of
what
it.
that's reflecting
It
off
almost looks as if a small creature is walking, but there was nothing there.
of. Please let me know what that's
It's
reflecting
eerie
off
to
of.
watch, as it seems to be coming from Quinton's home. After it passes Dolly, it dissolves
Who
into
brought my
thin air.
name up? I'll go down there for real.
You know, we started getting calls last night, like text
I'll go down
messages,
there for real.
emails,
I'll
just
go
every
investigate
phones
that
were
shit.
blowing up, and people were saying that there was a little boy running near Dolly, and I'm like, no, there wasn't. And so we look at the video, and it was.
Can y'all hear the
not a
audio?
video.
Let me know.
It was a clip of my video, and of course it had a logo at the bottom of it, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's Photoshop.
That is
That's
exactly. Thank
definitely
you. It
Photoshopped.
isn't.
And he's like, no,
That's
it looks real.
Photoshopped.
It looks real. And I'm like, no, it's got to be Photoshop.
It's
Go back
on
to
the
my
regular
video.
footage.
Go back to my video. And so he went and posted on it. And I'm like, did you check it? And he's like, no. I'm like, it looks Photoshopped. And so I said, well, let's
Getting
pull up
into
my
this,
video.
man. This shit
And
shook
so
my
we
soul
were,
when I seen it.
somebody had identified that it was like right at the 1 hour, 14-minute mark. So I started at 1 hour and 13 minutes and started watching.
Poor
and I
little
didn't see it
baby,
the first go
man.
round. And so we got the time again.
So sad.
And so we went back, and sure as I am sitting here, that was on my original video, and I literally dropped my
so
phone.
sad, man.
Like I was like freaked out. I dropped my phone. There is no
Fucking
way in this world that I actually thought that there was a ghost, but I saw it and I watched it again, and you can clearly see legs running.
David Eckhart is an alien abductee and UFO experiencer.
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
interviewed him
I
last year
appreciate
and wrote
everybody
this
that said
article
that. And
showing
I want to go
photographs
down there.
he's
I
taken
actually
of
want to go to Georgia.
entities. He's been on numerous TV shows, such as
think
the
I need to
History
pull up.
Channel.
David Eckhart is asleep in his bedroom. Suddenly, the camera picks up something alarming. A short, skinny humanoid figure begins slowly peeking out from behind the open door.
Is there any other video I should peek? I don't know. Does this all come together? Should we fully watch this video? Yes or no? Before I open up and let people up on the panel. Should we fully watch this video that Chronicle made? That is her 100%. That's that child. That's Quinton for real. There's no way that he died at that location. I'm telling you. And he was dumped elsewhere. That little baby is showing everybody that he is there. He is. I don't care what nobody says. Guaranteed, Zach Baggins might even hop on this. If he sees this, I promise you, the whole team might come down.
I backed and forth until I found it.
Okay,
and then that's what it showed me. And I showed my son. He's like, got these tears coming to his eyes. No way.
This interview clip they used is from my full interview with David Eckhart. I decided to call him to see what he thinks of the Quinton apparition video. Oh, David, I have to send you this video, and I want you to tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I can do it.
He's right. Our 22 cents got a good point.
Yeah, I'm working on a
what up, Uncle James?
A murder case. And I'm not gonna tell you what it's about yet because I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. But there's something in this video which you'll see when you watch it, dude. And I want you to tell me what you think it is.
Run into the babysitter's house for help.
But yeah, I just texted it over to you, and just watch it, and you'll see something moving in the video. Blowing.
Okay, I'll do it.
The apparition goes behind, because some people are saying that this is a lens flare. But the problem here is there was no lights shining my way. They were all shining toward the house. And when you look at that ghost,
dude, it even goes out past the light. Come on.
It runs behind Dolly, not in front of him. So it really is something that I believe is a ghost. And then when we look at the history of Savannah, Georgia, we realize that this is not an uncommon thing here.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Mom and I are actually out in Tennessee right now because we're going on a Bigfoot expedition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good then. Well, enjoy yourself.
Okay, David sent me an audio.
And that's 100% spirit.
They can travel to the power lines. Somebody got one. Just this morning I watched it. One came out of a light in a parking lot and ran across the parking lot. And if I can find it again, I'll send it to you. But it's the same people. They can travel to the power lines anywhere they want. Yellow.
David, yeah. So in that house, a boy was murdered 3 weeks ago. A 20-month-old boy was. Really? Yeah. So we think that maybe that's him, his ghost or his apparition.
That's about his size too.
Well, they come and check that out. They're probably looking for his ghost or apparition.
Thank you, Dark Horse. I appreciate that.
They will do that. They'll show up when somebody's gonna die too. In the hospital, some people will
thank you, Dark Horse. I appreciate the $20 donation.
In the hospital, when somebody's fixing to die, I don't think it's the boy. They're just looking for his spirit. So sad, that's what they're probably there for.
Oh, interesting.
I'll go down there with all my equipment. Yeah, if I can come up, I will go down there with all my equipment.
Yeah, but they use the soul for many different things. So they'll put it in a different container or whatever.
If I come up with the paper in the next 24 hours, I'll go down there.
Probably definitely after it. So looking for it. But it was murdered, huh? That's too bad. But yeah, those entities that travel the power lines, I could show you a video. I'm gonna look for it for you. That one comes out of a light in the parking lot and takes off. It looks exactly like the same thing. He takes off running too. So.
Wow, that's wild.
I need that be out there at night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you. And it looks exactly the same thing. So.
Interesting. Well, thanks for sharing your thoughts, David.
Okay, no problem.
I'll come visit. Mom and I are going to come visit you really soon here.
Okay.
Oh, man.
If it wasn't for viewers like you, traveling the country with my friends would not be possible to cover these cases. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
All right. What other? Hold up. Let's see. Is there any other ones that are good? Hold up. Let me see something. 3 days ago. Let me see something. Let me see if they capture right. But there's no power lines, Angel says.
Hey everybody, it's your girl E. Now normally I do not post videos like this because, you know, I'm not there.
I respect your opinion though.
I'm not sure if this is a ghost or not, but it's very convincing. So I wanted to get your opinion on we found on Bullhorn Betty's live, most recently at the house of Leilani and Billy Joe, Quinton Simon is still missing, presumed murdered, and we need justice for him. And it makes me wonder, with all of this activity going on over in Savannah, Georgia at the house, it makes me wonder, is this activity triggering maybe some spooky dooky stuff? Let me know what you guys think in the comment. I'm going to play the video of what we found.
I got a zoomed in video on it too.
And it looks like it's about a 2-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me know in the comments what you think. Now you will see Dolly walking past the house, and yes, his light is reflecting off of the do not cross.
But it is not. You cannot reflect a spirit. That is a spirit. That's 100% a spirit.
Let's watch that again, but slower, because you're going to see how it runs.
I'm thinking about it, Sweet Cheeks, for real. I want to go. Actually, I want to go. Let me see. You cannot argue with that. You cannot. It's in the road now. What's reflecting? He's in the road now. Look at that. Oh my. That is 100% a spirit.
Is Dolly just at the right place at the right time? Or did he in fact catch a spirit, or the spirit of Quinton Simon?
Absolutely.
Either way, we need to get justice for that little boy.
100%.
Leilani, BJ, grow up. Tell the truth.
If you go, would you search the surrounding area for... Yeah, you're damn right. I'll search that whole entire area. I'll search everything. That is insane. Now I am...
What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, Dolly.
I'm telling you this right now. That 100% is a spirit. That is 100% a spirit. I don't know how people can deny that. Anybody want to come up and talk about it? Because it's an open panel. Anybody can come up. That's 100% a spirit. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's 100% a spirit. I have abilities and usually skeptical, but this one I cannot explain. You can't explain. You cannot. There's no explanation. As soon as he walks by, it continues to walk behind him. T-REV, you and Dolly, epic. I'd appreciate that. I appreciate you, Dark Horse. I really do. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm 100%. I'm 110% willing to go to Georgia. Like, no, without no doubt. I'm like right on the border of Chicago and Indiana. So I'm literally, I mean, it's probably what? I don't know. I have to check. Savannah, Georgia? I'll tell you right now. So for me to get down there and I bring my equipment, I have some night vision stuff that I would do, SLS, and hold on, let me see. Let me go down here because that's crazy. If he's willing to, that means that he was willing to use all the energy and sources around him as far as batteries, energy from people, all that. Yeah, I seen him with Sage. Rando, that's funny. I was about to mention that. I seen the woman like right at the when they came out screaming and yelling that one night. I seen the Sage. I seen the girl doing the Sage. She had the Sage out like this and she was throwing it around like that, or not throwing it around, but you know, like smudging the area. I seen it. I'm telling you right now, that is 100% a spirit. Let's see, Savannah, Georgia. I'll tell you right now. Pretty sure it's Savannah, right? Savannah, Georgia. I'm gonna tell you how far it is from me. So in order for me to get to Savannah, Georgia, it is. Let's look at this right now. Directions or toward, it's at least right by Savannah. I know that. I'll tell you exactly how far it is. Okay, it's 14 hours and 25 minutes from where I'm at. there's a cheaper way, or there's a I can cut it to 13 hours and 55 minutes rather than 14 hours. It's 933 miles from me. About 15-hour drive. I'm in Fort Wayne. It's about a 15-hour drive from Chicago. Yeah, it is. Yep. For me, if I cut it down, it's 13 hours and 55 minutes. Pretty much 14 hours, regardless of the fact. The sage also brought the anger in the family. Wasn't that the night they were almost... Yeah. Absolutely. That's exactly what that was. I made a short of it, too, zoomed in. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see if because I went on there and recorded. Where's it at? I went on there and recorded, right? You'll see. Boom. How do I blow this up? Hold up. Why is it not playing? Let's try it again. Hold up. Round trip flight 260. I'm with it. I ain't never flown in my life. I've never flown in my life, and I'm so with it. Look at that. You can see better. I need to go into my editing program and pull that up closer because I can. It just literally comes out right, but like, and it keeps going. It's not. If it was a light reflection, it would stop. It stops right where my cursor is. Oh my god. Woo, that gives me chills. She made a video on it. Where's she at? Where's Mama D at? Right here. Let's pull up Mama D because she did this. She pulled this up.
Who are you? Oh my golly. It's like, what did we see right now?
Wow, I'm 5 hours
There's
away.
so much to
14
this.
hours, I'll go.
Oh,
I'll
everybody's got their own take on it. So all I can do is share my take because I was also on that live, but there was some stuff before it.
Right?
This gets crazy.
You're in Fort Wayne?
So the last few days
You're in Fort Wayne?
Been thinking about $8,000. Well, it's about $800 probably.
Let's look at flights. All right.
Worth of
Let's look at flights
equipment that I'm not going to be able.
I would have to fly out from Chicago. So, I mean, I'm sure it's like what? So to fly, it's even cheaper than driving, right? So you figure, you said 260 round trip. I've never flown in my life, and I'm down to hop on a plane. And I've always swore that I wouldn't get on a plane. Let me pull it up over here. I'm pulling up tickets right now. Where are we? Let's see. Dark Horse, what were you looking at as far as a company like who were you looking at to fly with? I'll donate to Cenia. I believe you and Dolly and Betty. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm plus 10 hours from there. Damn. I'm in Cedar. All right, so I'm on, like, where I'm at now is Indiana, right? But I can literally walk out my door and in 3 minutes I'll be in Chicago. So that's like literally right there. It's literally right here. I'm on the line. So I would have to fly from nearest airport. Let me put in nearest airport. I'll tell you right now. Let's see. Nearest airport. Okay, so Lansing is the nearest airport to me. Huh. Why does that sound like bullshit? I feel like Gary would be closer. Gary, for sure. Let me go to their website. All right, I'm on their website now. Or Dark Horse, you can even there, hold up. There was 3 footage live last night, Dolly, Betty, and Local Lady. Okay, I wish I could travel. Smaller airports are gonna be more expensive. Okay, so let's go to info. I don't ever be flying, so I'll figure it out though. Right here, hold up, master plan. Let's hear what Mama D has to say about this.
Boots on the ground. So before the Gabby Petito case and the Summer case, I actually was doing what Gabby Petito was doing, and I would take my vehicle on long trip. I would find somewhere to stay for a week or two at a campground, and I would film and all kinds of stuff. I was thinking of getting a drone, started checking into that. I bought $1,000, about $800 to $1,000 worth of GoPro.
Then I gotta figure out. I'm gonna stay in a hotel.
I had, I'm doing it all by myself. And when you're all by yourself, you're all alone. Anyway, there was a disturbance one night.
I wouldn't need much for the backpack and my equipment.
The very next day when I came home, after I'd been on the road for so long.
Any footage sent to me.
I set all my equipment up as if I was camping in my own backyard to dry it out, put it away proper. I don't go and just pack it away. I want to organize it. So I was sitting in that back little thing, and I was just brokenhearted because I'm like, my dream. I always said I wouldn't. So much on. And I can't do it because with me by myself, I am literally a sitting duck for a serial killer. And I've got a true crime mind. That's my background, as analytically looking at cases.
Well, then bring your ass then.
And so I was on YouTube and I saw the Gabby Petito case. I got into that. I started doing readings on it. I started looking at the Summer Wells case and so forth. And the GoPro stuff is set to the side. So I started feeling guilty for owning so much equipment in such good condition, barely used.
I'm ready.
And not having an outlet. So I was like, who can I give it to? Who could please divine? And so I sat down and I made a prayer to God. And I said, please, and here comes that truth.
Fort Wayne is right down the street.
Show me who I'm to give this to. Inspire me to give it to someone. So it was yesterday morning that I pulled out my GoPro stuff and started looking at it and thinking, do I just pick a random person? Do I pick a content creator? What do I do here? I want to deal with that. So I'm going to get it ready, and that way I have it. And then I did the reading on Danny in the little I'll
tell you right
little
now.
20-month-old Quinton Simon's case. I did Danny, the boyfriend of the mother that was in the living in the home at the time of Quinton Simon that went missing. And in his reading, we got the big message moment.
All right, that's right down the. That's not far.
Coming, like a messenger, and it was Paige.
Shit,
which is someone young.
That's 2 hours.
So then
I'm with it.
I get done with all my recordings and I get supper done, kids taken care of. I get up in my room and I've done the whole
Lassie's up here. Okay, hold
day.
on, Lassie.
I'm like,
I got you. Is that you, Lassie? Open. If you just show me, I won't put you up first either. I'll wait. Okay. Peek at me. Peek at me. All right.
There we go.
All right. You're good. So what do you think about that, Lassie?
Oh, I think it's him.
It is 100%. It is. I'm ready to go. I'm actually ready to go down there right now. That actually makes me, oh my God, I want to go down there so bad. Like his spirits out there. The fact that blew my mind when I woke up.
The veil thinning.
Mm-hmm. Did you were you live?
I was gonna let you know. Bullhorn's leaving tomorrow. Dolly's gonna be down there by himself, so I'm sure he'd go on some adventures with you.
Yeah, I definitely want to go down. I definitely want to go down there, and I got some equipment I want to bring down there and do some stuff like some EMF and shit like that. That is crazy. That blew my mind when I seen that footage this morning. Somebody sent it to me. I think it was Brian sent it to me, one of my mods, and I looked at it and I was like, what the hell? That's most definitely that little boy's energy out there. He was killed right in that area. They dumped him somewhere. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I'm not a believer in coincidences. And it's a little boy, it's a toddler size. Even the gate, the little thing walks. It looks like a toddler waddling through the yard. Like he's booking through the yard.
Yep.
I mean, I got 3 kids, I got 3 grandkids, and everybody's like, oh, it's light reflection and all that. How did it show up in the infrared then?
That's it's far from light reflection. That's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Because when he passed, there was it was dark behind him, and you could still see until he disappeared. You know what I mean?
Right. He's walking faster than Dolly. It looked to me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. He was definitely moving faster than Dolly. He was hauling ass across the street. Oh my God. That made me, I don't know, like when I seen it this morning, I got the chills, and I'm like, I need to go verify it. So I had pulled up at the timestamp on Bullhorn Betty's and seen it. And I was like, oh my God. Like you can't program that shit into a camera. You know what I mean? You cannot, especially when she's using StreamYard. You cannot program what happened there into a camera. It wasn't photoshopped. It was right off of Bullhorn Betty's camera, correct?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I had to go check. When I checked and I verified that was the case, I was like, holy shit. It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. Dark Horse, you said you want to drive out, you want to go down there? I'm so ready to go down there after. I don't know why that just made me want to go there. It makes me want to go there now. Like I don't understand. Like, are they still in the landfill? What? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I think they're still searching the landfill.
I feel like that's some
bull. You know,
I don't feel like
all these other stories.
Right.
The kid drowned in the pool or in the bathtub because they were all high, and now they're trying to put it on the babysitters, changing our story.
Okay, so let's look at it like this, right? If they weren't guilty, like anybody, okay, I'll tell you like this. If anybody in my family disappeared, I promise you I wouldn't be on no fucking internet. Like literally, I mean, not on the internet or at the house hanging out, fucking doing nothing. Like whatsoever. They're just hanging out, partying, getting drunk, going to hotels, going to bars, hitting on men and doing all this shit that they were doing. Like if your kid is lost or somebody in your family is lost at that, not even just a child, anybody in your family is lost, your boots should be on the fucking ground near their last location, searching until you cannot search no more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's heartbreaking. It's sad. It breaks my heart. Like just the fact that they're partying and their kids missing. Like that doesn't make no sense to me.
It's disgusting.
It absolutely is disgusting in every single way. And it's like Casey Anthony 2.0. Like, why isn't she in jail already? Like they don't have. I feel like they don't have enough to arrest her because if that was the case, she'd be in jail.
Well, like they're saying, Dolly and Betty been bringing it out. She's on probation for something. I mean, lock her up for that until you can figure out what's going on. Put her in the box under the light. She'll break.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Mama D.
Oh, hi, Mama D.
Hey, guys. How are ya? Hi.
That freaked me out watching that video.
I'm going to shut my cam off so I can walk around.
You're fine. You're good. That's crazy.
Can you hear me all right? Am I too loud?
Yeah, no, you're perfect. You're fine.
Okay, I felt like I was too loud. Oh my gosh, did you see the bee apparition run across the yard?
Yes, ma'am, I did. And it touched something in my soul too when I seen it.
That was, you don't even understand how crazy it is. All right, so a lot of people are seeing only part of the footage because people are not paying attention to how much footage there is really. So it starts before Dolly starts walking. It starts before Dolly is even moving. The apparition is already in movement. And soon as it starts moving, it starts getting brighter and brighter. Then Dolly moves. So then after it all, like Dolly's out of the picture, it continues. And at the very last minute, you can see this little apparition do a little hop off of the curb. And as that apparition does that, the little hands reach up, and I kid you not, watch it close. You see that tape move where the little hands grab that caution tape, that police tape.
Oh my God. I have to analyze it more. I threw it on and analyzed it this morning, and I seen it. I went back. I haven't played it enough. Like I played it probably 100 times already, but now I'm gonna look for what you're talking about. That's crazy. And you said you did a reading on Danny?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. What did you come up with?
Well, it looks like it's more on him than her, like for disposal, for cleanup.
Right.
What's really weird to me is that as I was getting ready to kind of relax, I got on that live just coincidentally because I haven't really been doing that lately. Like for a week, I've been busy. So last night I jumped on Dolly's live. So I was watching that all live. I thought I was the only one seeing it. So I wasn't reading the chat. I didn't have chat open. I was just watching Dolly and I saw the little energy run and I'm like, there he is. And then all of a sudden my emails lit up and I'm like, oh, it's on camera like other people are seeing it too? Are you kidding? This is the best day of my life. Because it's the worst feeling in the world is when I see it and nobody else does. And I'm like, you didn't see that? Okay. All right. But yeah.
I seen it like I wasn't on the live or anything, but it was sent to me, and when I looked at it, it chilled me to the friggin' bone. Like,
can you see the little legs? Do you see the legs running?
Yeah, I can see the legs right now as where it's paused at, where she has it paused at on the camera right now. I can see the legs right now, and then I see the caution tape. You see Dolly passing. That's not there's no reflection there.
No, and you and I both know from paranormal when you're going into a darker area, that light shouldn't be getting like it should be losing its oomph. It's not. And when it disappears, there's that little hop off the curb, and then it grabs the little caution tape. You can see the little arms reach up. I kid you not.
I got it in slow-mo right now. I'm about to play it. It is so, oh my God. Let's get to it here.
Yeah, just watch it all the way to the very end. And at the very last second, you're going to see it reach that caution tape. I wish we could blow it up to that one spot. The little hands, you'll see the arms reach up, just like you see the little legs running. You see the little arms come up. And then the caution tape, the yellow tape, it blinks for a minute, like it flickers or moves or whatever you call it, where it grabbed it. And then poof, vanishes.
Here we go. I'm looking. I can already see right here. I seen him start from right here.
Yeah.
He comes.
It actually starts a little bit before this because they didn't capture it all. He's already showing up. This camera doesn't even show it all. Like there's more of it showing first, and then this is where it comes into frame.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Hold on. Look. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Let me blow the screen up like this. All right. So I'm gonna do it like this. I can already see him moving through the grass.
Yes.
Right here. I see him right now. Hold up. Let's see where's it at. Right about here. You'll see it. It'll be right here. Yep. There he comes. Right here. You can see it the whole time. You can see him the whole time walking. He's going to come through. He comes through right here. I see exactly where he came from. There he is. I'm still with him. There's the tape. Comes through, puts his arms up, like you said. I just seen that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's that kid's spirit.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's a message too.
What do you think? What kind of message do you think it is? You're pretty smart, and I definitely take what you say I respect the hell out of what your opinion is on this type of stuff for 100%.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't know the full message that will be revealed to us over time, but part of it has to do with the direction the child is running. Part of it has to do with the child running away from the house. Part of it may have to do with the exact time that it happened, because it happened between, I'd say, close to 11:30 at night. So there could be the spiritual world isn't like how do I put this? It's not like there's only one way to look at something. It's intricate. So there's levels of understanding that all are truthful. They're all fact, they're all like, yes, the wall is blue. Yes, it's got curves. There's more levels of definition to it. So defining the message could take weeks, if not one day. It could be 3 months from now. We're like, aha. But one thing that really got me was the timing and the direction.
Oh my gosh. There's so much energy there for that little boy, and he used every little bit of it to show himself.
Well, also, we are still in the shadow at that time that happened. We are in the shadow of one of the most powerful eclipses. It's a partial solar eclipse. And then next in November, coming up in about a week or so, we're going to have a full lunar eclipse, which means the veil is super thin. Then you time it up with October, which is harvest time. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you get the harvest moon. And so that's another thinning of the veil. We've moved into the age of Aquarius, where eyes will now be opened, and it allows us to start seeing the truth behind the propaganda, behind programming, making people understand that there is another level to the planet, that things matter, that we need to look at our value system, that we need to reevaluate our human race and say, wait a minute, where are our priorities? We've got people upset because protesters are making them feel uncomfortable. Well, excuse me, shouldn't you feel uncomfortable? We have a 20-month-old baby that's been killed.
Oh my God. If you pause it right here, I see I see his arms. Oh my God. You're right too. And I feel like not only that police station should be getting protested too for taking so damn long to get. Oh, we'll be out there next Tuesday. Like, okay, that part right there bothered me a lot too. Like the police saying they'll be out there next Tuesday. I don't know if it's because the way that they work in the landfill, or they were just taking their sweet ass time with it. Law enforcement.
Yeah. One of my big beefs, the biggest beef I have, is they're putting all their eggs in one basket. And this is it's going to end up costing us $1 million. And if they're in the wrong spot, like I believe they are, it's like, we might as well just burn that money. It's ridiculous. So why, if it costs, $100,000 to look at this landfill, why not pay $100 to someone to go dive one of these little ponds that are, a quarter mile from the house?
Exactly. Because I'm honestly thinking the landfill is a diversion. I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think that he's not even in the landfill, and that, they're out there partying and shit and celebrating because they know he's not.
Yeah, that was basically the reading I had the other day. I don't know what day it was, but it was before all this stuff with the apparition and stuff. And the reading basically was, are they celebrating a win? Because they have, I feel like I'm kind of, and this sounds.
Said what I think. Oh my God, I'm chilling. I
know, right?
My bones are, I'm getting chills all the way up my body because I felt the same way.
You know how exciting it is, though, for someone like myself that sees this kind of stuff, and people are like, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything, to actually know that it got recorded and that thousands of people can see it too. I'm like on cloud 9 right now. I'm like, you saw it, thank God.
There is. I seen thousands of people. There's a post on Facebook. I've seen thousands of people saying, I seen that. And then I see they're arguing in the comments about how it's lighting, and that is not lighting. I'm sorry to say. You see that child walk through the whole. If you look before, like, you can see him in the grass. My eyes are super good. I can see him way before Dolly gets up. He literally comes across when Dolly's crossing and crosses at the same time, like he's running to the protesters.
Yeah, and he looks happy. I know this sounds crazy, but the energy I'm picking up is like this happy-go-lucky little, I'm going to jump off the curb, I'm going to grab the caution tape, kind of playful.
Yeah, it is, and it's, oh my god, he's happy that I don't know. Maybe he's happy that the pressure is being applied.
Well, they smudged. So here comes my truth train. So these are different protesters. They're more awake, and they start their session off with prayer, meditation, and smudging. So with all this veil thinning, and then they're actually working with energies and positive energies, they actually are putting a form of protection, if you will, that keeps negative energy from blocking positive energy. So that allows more of a circuit in the frequency to be very clear, very crisp. And that's why I believe he was able to grab all this energy to manifest and make that charge across the yard.
Oh my god. This is so, oh my god. I don't know. Like, this has me to loss. I actually want to go there. I'm 14 hours away. I'm really thinking about going. If I can come up with the funds, I'm gonna go for sure. 100%.
Well, I can't go, but I feel you. I'm like, if my son wasn't graduating and I didn't have all this going on, I've got to really stay focused. But I support you if you decide to go. I really would. I'm sending, 1111 family is gifting to Dolly about 800. I think it's about $800 worth of GoPro equipment to add to his GoPro so that he can really put it to good use and have backup cameras, backup docking systems for batteries, that kind of stuff.
I got a bunch of those. That's what I use too. I use GoPros and stuff like that. That's what I have. I got all types of stuff and all types of equipment for the spiritual realm because I do investigation stuff when it comes to spiritual stuff. That's why I'm so into it.
I just had an epiphany. T-REV, I got an idea.
What is it?
Are you ready for this?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's say you get out there and you get to go to some of these places. You grab some of the dirt off of that yard or a piece of something and you get it to me so that I can hold it in my hand and touch it when I go to do my readings. I will have a direct connection physically to, if we think he drowned, then get me that pond water in a baby food jar with a lid and let me literally open the lid, smell it, and, feel the energy there to see if he's there.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll pick it right up. I'll fucking jump into the front yard with a shovel. I don't give a shit.
Just don't get arrested, man.
Oh,
no.
I won't. I'll do it real fast and quick, too. I'll have that shit up faster than you could think. Pack it, put it in like a bag. What would you say to put it into?
Something that doesn't have energy already is residual in it. And your girlfriend knows all about energy. I did watch her reading the other day, and I found that she is a very good tarot reader, by the way.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves doing it.
She's very insightful. She's very wise in her cards. She was very truthful and she stuck to it. I mean, she did it right and she did it with integrity. So I was very appreciative of that. So often people, they don't really dig into it and understand it, and they'll just go by some book reading, and it doesn't congeal well because they're not reading with their heart. They're reading with the mind. She read with her heart.
She said, get a price, I'll pay half. Thank you, Dark Horse. I appreciate that. Thank you. She said, get a price, I'll pay half. Well, to get there, I don't know. I've never flown before, but I will. But that means I would need somebody would have to scoop me while I'm there, though, then. Let me see. Damn, dude, that is so it's slow. I feel like I actually see once he gets out here. I feel like I see. Yeah, right there. I feel like I literally see. Yep. I can
do you see the jump right there? But Dolly don't do no jump, so that's not no reflection.
Yeah,
there's a jump. That's the jump for the caution tape. Arms up, flailing.
Right here. Boom.
I couldn't wait to talk to you, T-REV. I'm not kidding. Last night it was like 2 a.m. by the time I got off Dolly's panel, and I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, oh my gosh, wait till T-REV sees us.
Oh my God, I'm sucked in. I'm sucked into it now. Like this is like he came out and showed himself. Like this was the last thing that I expected to see. To be honest.
Well, and the reading at Danny's reading was that same day, was yesterday. And it ended with this whole messenger, a very youthful page was the card. And we had a message coming that was going to be like big. Well, then this happened. I'm like, there's the messenger.
This, am I crazy or does that look like a face? Let me see.
Where are you?
I'm right here. This is where he is right now.
Okay.
This whole area. I don't know. Oh my.
Have you looked at this under the night vision stuff, the infrared?
Oh, I gotta pull the regular footage and put it.
Oh my gosh, they already have it done. Dolly already has it done with the infrared.
Who?
I think Dolly had it from another program, another creator, and it turns it like bluish or reddish. I can't remember. Holy crap. It looks like he's running in nothing but a diaper.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right here. You see that? You're seeing that, right? That's what you.
Yeah.
The diaper. He's like running across. Who's he running to? The babysitter?
That's a good question.
Is he running to the babysitter for safety? What is he? It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. Oh man, that's so heartbreaking. I feel like I do see that. Like I feel like I do see a diaper when he comes out here. Jumps there. I seen the arms raised. The jump. Oh my goodness! Like just
you're seeing what I saw.
Yes.
Yep. There he goes. There he goes. Arm up.
Yep. I feel like I see hair flailing too. Like, yeah, dude. That's so him. That's so him. What is the odds of it coming right from their yard? What's the odds of that? What is it? You know, what are the chances of that?
Couldn't tell you, but I'm excited because so often this kind of stuff happens in my life and I don't have anybody to share it with. You know, this is so many people know about it, so I can like have a whole conversation about it. And I'm like I said, it overjoys me for people to really have their mind open and understand that, you know, even though you have to be analytical, you can also really go with your gut on some things and intuition. And like investigators will say, like private eyes, they'll be like, well, I solved the case because I went with my gut. Well, that's basically what we do here. And so the spiritual world does have its place, I believe, in true crime. It's got to get to where people open their mind up.
Yeah, they definitely have to have an open mind. People don't have an open mind to this type of stuff to know that if there's a living, there's a dead, and the dead does speak in many different ways.
Well, I mean, the universe is a balance, you know, and people are like, well, I believe in God. He's the most important thing in the world. I believe you too. I believe in God. But doesn't that mean there's a dark side too? Don't we see that in murders? And I think they need to be aware of it. But yeah, what is the message? So, you know, it happens around 11:30 at night. He's in a diaper. We see his little character running away from the house in a specific direction. He's touching the caution tape. He's calling us to caution. So there's something that we need to, that's what I mean. We need to analytically look at the spiritual side of it.
Oh my God. You just broke that down. I didn't think about that. Calling the caution. Wow.
Yeah, he taps it.
Yeah.
He literally taps that caution tape,
right,
and it does caution all over it. So we have caution ahead. You know, he's saying caution.
Everything has a with energy and stuff like this. Everything has a message. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything
definitely.
has a message. You're absolutely right. He is calling the caution. Look at that. He like walks right into whatever. I think this is what, some Halloween decorate. I can't tell what this is.
I don't know if that's like some deflated balloons or what that is, but that is stationary. That was there the whole time, even in the daylight. I can't remember what it was. But see how Dolly's already gone past? Now, keep in mind, that's a ring light. It only lights up one direction. You can look behind Dolly. Directly behind him, you see those little lights on the candles on the ground by Dolly? Okay.
Yeah.
You see the back side of Dolly?
Yes,
black.
ma'am.
That's the shadow side. So the reflection wouldn't be that far behind Dolly.
Exactly. Not even close. And not if it was I'm telling you, if it was a reflection, you would have never seen him walk from where this is. Because if you watch, if I can get to the footage where it's blown up at, you can see there's this part on this video right here where it's actually pretty good, because it shows like right here. Why I actually see him walk up out the yard right now. So if we go back here, why he will appear from over here. Watch this.
As soon as that car goes by.
Yep, he starts
boom.
coming.
He's already there. Do you see him already standing there? He's waiting. Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious! Right about now, you'll see. Watch. He comes from this side.
It's like go time. Something triggered him to be that message at that specific time, because he was there, but you can see his little energy. It's almost like coming into fruition. It like goes from really light and it gets a little brighter and a little brighter, and then he takes off running right towards Dolly, goes behind Dolly. Dolly shadows him. Okay. If it was a reflection coming from this side of the street, it would have went across Dolly. It goes behind Dolly.
Okay, guys, look, you see where my mouse is, Mama D? Watch. This is where he starts from right here. Watch this.
Okay.
Boom. Right there. You see the movement and everything. I'm walking with him with my mouse right now. There he comes. He's still moving. He's still coming. Still. Hits here. Now he's walking out to the road. I'd hit the caution now. Passes out. He's coming to he's in the street now. He's crossing. Oh my God. That is crazy. Because you actually see him move from over, like, let me go back a little bit. So because he starts from back here. There he is. He comes from right here where my mouse is. He's still coming.
Yeah, and what that is it's bushes by their house, and it's also his memorial is there. So he kind of originates within, I'd say, physically, from what I saw in the daytime, watching Dolly and everything, I'm just guessing about 6 to 10 feet away from the memorial, and it's near a manhole. And so his origination, where his energy comes to be, is very close to this manhole. So that's another thing Dolly's going to be looking into, is to try to get into that manhole and see with the GoPro, because it's too dark without a light. So we're thinking about putting a GoPro down in that manhole.
Shit, I got the Hero 10. I got a Hero 8. I got some paranormal equipment. I'm ready to go down there. I definitely would do that too. So if I end up going and I pull, like, let's see, I'm trying to think what I would put, because I want to get a piece of that for you and send it to you. You know what I mean? I want to get something out of the, like you said, something from the yard, some dirt or something. I want to be able to grab it.
And I want the water. I want the water by his house. Like, label the jar. Be like, This is J Lake. This is this lake. This is Burning River. This,
like,
and then jar? I can do a pendulum on it.
Like a mason jar or what?
It wouldn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be much. It could be a little tiny, I don't know. You know how film used to come in the canisters, the little ones? It could be that much.
Damn, Dark Horse. You ain't have to do all the Dark Horse said I ain't playing. She says $80. Thank you, Dark Horse. I appreciate you really showing support, because I'm willing. I really will go down there and do all that. So now I would need some mason jar. I think a mason jar, or maybe there's these little
well, if you're
bottles.
Flying, you can't do glass.
Okay. So I'm thinking, fuck. Okay, so
and you're gonna need it to be tiny, It could be even like the water. It could be the dirt. Anything organic or that. And I'm not even going to suggest this, but if for some reason it was something that Quinton actually had at one time, you know what I'm saying? But that's not possible.
An object that he owned.
Yeah, that's not possible. I mean, like, that's one way to do it. And it still doesn't guarantee anything, but it does help in giving me the energy for the readings to be more connected.
Because his energy was once connected to that, you know?
Yeah, like in Cassie Aon, the family gave me the shirt she actually had on that she changed out of before she went missing. And I could still smell her deodorant, her perfume, everything. And she was murdered by her ex-husband, locally to me.
Right.
And I had been boots on the ground in that case for days, and it was freezing out. We were, in barns, all kinds of stuff, but it never showed me where she was. But that case got crazy because I was working with investigators, a specific detective, and he said, yep, go to these locations, see what you feel. I'm like, okay. So I call him back up, and I'm like, I think I found the place where she may have come to some harm. And he's like, okay. And he's like, tell me the location. So I gave him the GPS coordinates, and he gets back to me right away, and he's like, okay, what do you think happened there? And I'm like, okay. And I give him this whole story of physically being beaten and then shot and then left for dead. And then for some reason, the body gets moved, and I didn't understand it. And he's like, well, there's no blood there. None of that happened that we can see. So I don't know what to tell you, but thanks for your help. I'm like, okay. It's 2 months later, maybe 3. I get a call from the detective, and he's like, talks to me a few minutes. And he's like, I have a couple questions for you. I need you to be honest with me. I'm like, I have been. He's like, yeah, but something's weird here. I'm like, okay. And he says, well, it wasn't Cassie Aon in that spot, but 2 days ago, we found a kid that's 21. In that exact spot, he had been beaten and shot. And his name is Corey. And he told me the last name. And one of my very good friends happened to know that kid. And I was like, what? That's freaky. The detective knew I had nothing to do with any of it, but he's like, you totally predicted everything in his case. That is the exact spot that you gave me. It wasn't even a degree off. And I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, no.
Hello, Michelle Sutton. How you doing? What's up? I see you guys. Chris, Emily, Ginger, I see you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm having this wonderful conversation with Mama D right now. It's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm a very spiritual person when it comes to the other side. If you believe in life, there's definitely life after death, and people need to understand that there's still, once you pass, your physical form is gone, but your energy and it all it's in the universe. I mean, literally, it is. I'm a firm believer of that. When our physical form passes, that our energy stays around, whether it's residual or however strong our spirit is. I'm a very, 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 very firm believer in that. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I've had my own, I've seen my own ghost apparitions where I grew up at. My family played with Ouija boards when I was a kid. I've seen nasty things that would disgust you. I've seen cabinet doors open. I've seen glass fly out. I've seen a cabinet door open and smack somebody right in the face when I was 9 years old and ran out the house and didn't come back until the next day when my mom, everybody ran out the house like little babies. So, I mean, it was crazy. They used to play with that Ouija board. That Ouija board's no joke. I'll never touch one of those, ever.
Amen. Pass the butter. I agree with you.
Never. I will never touch that. But did you see the scratch that I got on the back of my neck the other day from doing a spirit box reading on Kylie Rodney?
See, I can't do those spirit boxes for me. I can't. I tried it. Everybody's like, have you done this? I'm like, I can try it. It literally was allowing, there wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like because we're a free will and we're opening a gate, right? We're opening a portal. it's like there's not enough guards at the door. And so other stuff seems to come through at inappropriate times, and I can't risk it. So I had to disconnect. That's just me, though. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean that to everybody else. It's just I can't do them.
Yeah, I don't. It's, oh my God, it's very, very, very scary, because you can come across certain things, and you do got to be careful. Like things that said demon to me and all types of different stuff. I mean, that's what you get when you touch those things. That's why I haven't touched it in days. That's why I only do it 2 times a week. I do it 2 times a week for a reason. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not ready to turn it on every night. I'll tell you that much right now. When you do it, I do it with prayer, and I say, no dark energy is welcome and all that, but it's still a chance that it comes around. It's always that chance. And Sleuthie was actually in here the other night, and the next day I was changing my shirt in the room, and my girl goes, "What is that on your neck?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" So I turned around, or she took a picture and then showed it to me, and it was like slices into the back of my neck, and it was like literally sliced wide open. And it was, and I think it's somebody from Truckee sending some weird shit my way.
Well, I'm telling you, when Kylie Rodney's mother read that little message where it was to mind our own business, that was a spell. I promise y'all. And
I tell people that, Mama D, and it's like they don't fucking believe me. And I want.
I agree.
It's true.
Now. I agree. I turned that down, man. That was some spell casting going on. I couldn't listen to it. I was like, no.
Explain that.
Think about the creators. We all played it, right? All the creators played it on true crime. The ones that did it got terribly ill. Like, you don't hear of all the creators getting sick at once. And it was almost every creator that played it and was deep in the Kylie Rodney case that was fighting against the injustice ended up getting like bronchial problems, serious headaches, not being able to even do their channel appropriately. Their nose was running nonstop.
That's me.
It was crazy. Look at J-Rod. He got sick. Grizzly from True Crimes got very ill. Harsh Reality got sick. I got terribly ill. Everybody in my house got sick. And what was so weird.
I threw up last night. I was up at 4 a.m. and my stomach just started feeling really, really weird. And when I threw up, it was like a bunch of foam when I had threw up, and it was super weird.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere. This was last night or this morning at 4 a.m.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was super weird. Say again?
We had that conversation about it because me, as a viewer, because I don't have a channel, I was noticing it all. Remember, we had that conversation. I'm like, be careful, everybody's getting sick. I'm like, there's some spell casting going on. That. People don't want to believe it, but it's true.
You did say that, and I do believe it too. I do believe it. I do believe that that's what's happening, and honestly, I don't like. It makes me rethink on things that I'm gonna do in the future. Like as far as the way that I'm gonna go about certain things, it definitely makes me view it a lot differently. And I've been doing stuff, and I've dabbled with spirit boxes for a long time, and I've never had nothing scratch me or nothing like that. I've been scratched before on investigations, but nothing. I don't know. Like, I feel like it wasn't. I don't even feel like it was really per se from the box. I feel like it was per se somebody doing something that they didn't like what I was doing. I made that song the Truckee way, and I'm downing a lot of people in it, and it's like a lot of people heard that song, and
it was a good song, so you made an impact. And all that their spells amount to is, think about it, you go to school and they tell you to go to spelling. Right?
Oh my God.
They tell you to go to spelling class and learn how to spell. Right?
Did you see what just happened? Did you see what just happened? A dude literally is up there waving, and then all of a sudden it turns into some porno shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that just happened.
See, that is spiritual. Mrs. G is right. That's spiritually attacking you. When it comes to what they what they did in Truckee, basically, because I was told, I was given the message that that was a spell. And what they basically did is they put a blanket spell out, okay? So what a blanket spell is, they don't name the person. They say, anyone who does this action will receive this result. So I'll read this thing, whatever it is that she read, her words, whatever, and that will be the intent to put this spell into action for those that hear it. And so it's a blanket spell, and as long as you're not maybe they put a blanket spell, if you're investigating the Kylie Rodney case and you're a YouTuber, then you're going to get the negative energy, and here it all is. And so now I'll read this, and I'm putting the intent that when I read this, it puts a spell in action. So those that hear this will feel the effects of the spell. So that's why I did the video where I dispel the Truckee thing there, you know?
Right.
Ugh.
Wow, somebody's literally using this. They're using, oh my God, they're backstage doing that corny shit right now. They got Livy's name, Livy_615, and they're down. I don't know. You guys? Oh, you can't see the room from there, can you? Am I bugging? Somebody's up there right now. Somebody's in my back green room right now doing. You can see that name down there.
I can see it in the chat.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. No. There's a name.
Oh, not in the private chat. Do I want to stay out of the private chat? Yeah, I think I'm staying out of there.
Yeah, down here right now.
I don't want to get hacked.
Hey, right now somebody's doing some porno shit.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Hey, sorry I hadn't been in your live for a while, man. I've been my main focus has been on my lady, man. I've been hanging out, spending time with her and all.
I know how it goes, man.
Yeah, bro.
Did you see what just popped up on screen before?
What's that? No, I didn't see it, bro. I heard y'all talking about it though.
No. I'm talking about what just popped up on my screen. Did anybody see that nasty ass shit?
I'm glad I didn't.
Maddie, put your hand up. Put your right hand in the air if that's you. You ain't. Nobody can cap me. You gotta put your right hand in there. Yeah, you're faking. You ain't coming up either. That's disgusting as shit.
Wait, who did it?
Great, T-REV. Listen, I gotta bounce. It was good chatting with you.
You're fine. Go ahead.
All right.
So you want me to tell you what it is?
I'll be getting back on in a bit.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Lassie, go ahead. You're fine.
No, really, I gotta go. Issues, dude.
Yes, ma'am. You take your time. I'll be here. I will be here. But, hold up. I'm recording this right now because this is disgusting as shit.
Oh shit, dude.
Yep, I'm recording what they're doing backstage right now. This is nasty as a motherfucker.
Wait, bro, what you looking at? Like, is it like a live recording?
A dude cutting his dick off.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, bro, nasty, right?
Dude, people don't got lives, I swear.
I promise you, bro, that's what's going on backstage right now.
Oh shit. That motherfucker's not even cutting a real dick off.
I'm dead serious too, bro. I'm not even lying. I swear to God on everything that I love in my whole entire life. That's what's going on.
Well, I mean, like, he probably just got like an artificial dick or something.
I swear that is what's going on backstage right now. I just literally, hold on, let me go ahead and get this fact. I ain't even gonna say the word. Let me go ahead and get you up out of here. That is the nastiest shit. I just recorded it too, so people don't think I'm bull. I'm gonna throw that right in Discord right now, so my people can see that.
Bruh.
That was disgusting.
Spiritual attacking you.
Oh yeah, they're trying.
I got kicked at the same time that you said, "See that?" And I said, "What?" And then boop, I was gone.
Just now, somebody put a video up with their dick on the table, cutting it off.
Bruh. People,
I
wonder how old
okay,
these
that's
people
nasty
are.
as heck.
I swear to God, I just recorded it to show it back, to show it in my Discord, to show I'm not bullshitting.
I bet their mommy and daddy never showed them attention as a child. They probably slammed their fucking head in the door in the microwave or some shit.
First they came up as Livy, then they came up as Maddie, then they came up as as who else was it in the chat that they came up as? They came up as who was it? It was Miss G, I think. Yeah, Miss G. It was Miss G backstage. Oh my God.
Oh. Why can't we just have a pleasant time?
You can't, bro. Like we're up here talking about this young little boy that just literally lost, you know what I mean? He lost his life.
Man.
We know he lost his life.
Oh yeah.
We're over here and then people want to come up on that type of time. What's up, boys?
Man.
What's up, bro?
How's it going, man? What do you think about all this shit, man?
I'm still backstage. Oh, there we go. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Well, so they went from whipping dick out to cutting dicks off now.
Well, that's what they needed to do.
I just put the video on my Discord.
Maybe they won't be able to show it no more after they cut it off.
Maybe, you know, dude, I hate to say this, but that's kind of that's a dickless move, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'm posting it in my regular chat in Discord right now so they can see what I'm talking about.
I even volunteered the knife. You know, I was going to fucking cut off one, but damn, they did the job before I did.
That's disgusting, man. That's
so I think
gross.
Right now I'm trying to get all the funds together to go to down there, down over. What is this? A Savannah, right?
Savannah, Georgia.
Yep.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Raise your right hand.
I got people in Georgia, bro.
What's up, man? How's it going?
What's going on?
Yo, we got the same flag.
Oh, someone's coming in. The
No, you can't get me with
wait,
that.
Wait. You talking about me?
Hold on. I thought homie was about to show us DICK. I had
to go ahead and... We got the same flag.
He said, hold up, we got to say, I'm not falling for that. That's goofy.
Oh, was that somebody else that popped up real quick and said that shit?
Yeah, I think they're trying to show. They won't show their face though either.
Yeah, it sounds like a move, man.
That's weird
cool.
shit.
Of course you got
What's
the same
with all
flag.
these weird internet motherfuckers, man?
I don't know, man. They ain't got no life.
He said, look, he's backing up. What's up?
What's up? You want me to stay in the back of my room now? What the hell?
I'm just making sure, bro. There's some weirdos up here, bro.
We can't trust nobody, bro.
That criminal last time. That one criminal, dude.
That's disgusting.
Dumb motherfucker, bro.
Nah, I'm just making sure.
Disgusting, man.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Because that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on.
I saw, bro. That shit was disgusting.
Dude, literally, that was nasty. There was a dude showing himself on camera, cutting his what off.
They really, really love your lives, bro.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, bro. These weirdos be showing up full.
Oh yeah. Be careful of this guy named Pastor Frank. I've been on a few streams and I've seen this guy named Pastor Frank, bro. It's real bad.
Pastor Frank.
No, they don't have to be subscribed to get on the panel. They have to be they have to have their authenticated YouTube. Yeah, authenticated.
It's very easy to change the name of that though. You can change your name to somebody in the chat.
Exactly. Yep. And that's what they did. And I didn't fall for that one, but the other one, they seem like a real person. I don't know why I had to pull them up.
I just wonder how old these motherfuckers really are, dude, because they can't be like anybody like my age or up, because that shit's like some fucking middle school shit.
Oh, no, they are, bro. They're like 30, 40-year-old, maybe 50 in their mama's basement or some shit.
No lies.
Thinking about weird shit, bro. I swear.
Right. Fucking right.
Yeah, we're getting to these people. That's what I'm saying. Dang, soon as I clicked in, it popped up. Really,
some
Freckle?
Weird ass shit.
My God, should I restart and delete it?
Nah, don't worry about it.
That little ass fucking shit.
Yeah,
are they gonna be able to see it?
It's
I
just
didn't
gonna
even
happen.
see it.
It's just gonna happen.
You didn't see it? It happened. It popped up for like half a second.
Yeah, I never saw it.
They say you are a real threat, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, I got a real threat for him right here.
Yeah, me too. I got two of them. What the hell?
I got a real threat for him right here.
Come to my place, bitch.
Yeah, man, I got the vintage shit right here.
I want to get that. Hell yeah!
I'm about to pull out a musket, bro.
Dude, that's awesome.
So I'm ready. I'm ready to go down. Dead ass though. What do y'all think about that footage on the footage with Quinton Simon? I'm telling you, that's his spirit coming across.
Dude, I'm saying, bro, like that. that's science right there, man. That's fucking. That's him.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I haven't caught it yet. I'm gonna have to catch up.
Say I keep.
I've been out of town and shit. Yeah, you were a little bit.
Damn, what are they trying to get into my connection? Damn.
Nah, dude, it ain't that serious.
Bro, my monitor has been turning on and off for the last couple days, bro. Like literally.
That's because you be talking to ghosts and shit, bro.
It's your Do you use HDMI?
You can't be talking to ghosts and not expect crazy shit to happen.
So for my second monitor over here, I have a display port on it, and this one I have a 2.0 HDMI.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, that's dope. What do you got in there? What do you got? A 3070?
Yeah, it's 3070.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. What do you check out? You've been checking out the Quinton Simon case?
No, I just saw people. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw people I saw this one guy and he flipped his camera. He was like waving and then
Dick flop.
Flipped. Yeah. I literally joined as I was happening. I'm like, what the?
Don't you feel like hopping through the screen just?
I'm like, this ain't a troll.
That's why you joined. No, that's weird.
Yeah, I was talking. That's all.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It seemed like some interesting shit was happening, so I said join.
Oh, word? Yeah, that's weird. Get the fuck out of here.
I feel like they'd be like that old meme.
On my shit either.
I feel like they'd be like that old meme. It's like, "Bro, look an alien," and then the dick.
I think that's the dude that was doing it. I think that's the dude that was doing it, bro. He just literally said the weirdest shit in the world. Like, why I joined because some interesting stuff was happening. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. That's a distraction.
Me and Rev always be on the same fucking vibe where you get these weirdos up in here. We call it every time. I see your eyes like, look, you call it because of that?
I'm telling you right now, bro. Like that's why I asked about the case. Like that's what we're supposed to be talking about. I'm not trying to talk to this dude about it. Like he got booted out the studio. Get banned out. Stop coming up here with that dumbass shit. Now you just showed your face. That's 100% the dude that was doing that shit. I guarantee it.
He said I joined because I seen somebody flipping their dick out. Like who the fuck says that?
Gone. You're getting banned right away.
Oh man.
Apparently he didn't want to miss out.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know we had a woman in live here.
Oh yeah, that's Mama D. You don't know about Mama D?
Oh yeah. But I didn't know that was her because I didn't see her. I didn't see that pink thing. I actually just saw that.
In my opinion,
think about
what
joining lives and get the pleasure of meeting different YouTubers as well.
So Miss G, you don't think that was Quinton Simon coming through that yard? Which I wouldn't argue with your opinion whatsoever. I just firmly believe that. But I'm just asking in general. You don't think that was him? What do you think it was? I'm just curious. I think it was him showing a sign or something that we're on.
Man.
Everybody's on the right track.
That's like some shit you see on It's like some shit you see on that one YouTuber Slapped Ham.
Or Ghost Adventures. I mean, if you watch Ghost Adventures, I've seen you see
Zach would be all over this.
Thank you so much, Mama D. That's what
T-REV, we need to send it to Zach.
That's what I'm saying. We should, but we would all.
We need to do it now, like today or tomorrow.
All of us, everybody, like if we all form together and we can get everybody to send.
We can meet him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get him on.
That would be incredible.
Oh, you know who I got following me on Twitter? Who I can hit up? Dave Schrader. Oh,
really?
Dave, you know Dave Schrader, right? Dave Schrader was on. Okay, so Dave Schrader was Ghost Adventures. He was their researcher, and he was on their channel.
He left or something, though.
I can talk to him right now. I can literally hit him up on Twitter right now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, do that because, man, Zach Baggins, or however you say his last name, see, we know this is real footage. Nobody can say this isn't real. We were on live when we seen it. like it was live, and you can tell it's not edited because you touch a live and the chat goes away. All the chat is there. Now, keep in mind, listen to the history of this, how this little picture came up, all right, of this app, you know. Okay, so all of a sudden, Dolly decides he wants to go talk to someone. And so he tells us he's going to put us in the dark, which means he's taking the light away. But we actually can see better on camera when he does that. So we're like, cool, whatever. So he walks away. What we don't know is he's actually going to talk to Quinton Simon's mom, who is outside, Leilani. And so he says something real cocky to her, like, hi, Leilani. And she's like, hey. And he says, can I get your number so I can call you in prison? Anyway, so he's doing that. He's actually talking to the mother. And then he goes to walk away and he's bringing back his ring light. Betty Bullhorn's filming on one spot. He's got his camera stationary with his computer on the vehicle. And then he's got the GoPro with him. So we have this 3 ways. Well, as that's all happening, our entire chat gets on one rhythm while the protesters are all yelling at the same time. They all get in a cadence, if you will. All their voices come as one. And it's the best I ever heard for protest. And all of a sudden they're like, no justice, no sleep, no Quinton, no peace. You know, they're doing that or whatever they said. Well, then our entire chat led up with this idea. And we were all like, we need you, Dolly, we need you to go to the water. Quinton's probably in the water. We need you in the water. So there was like, you know, probably 20 of us trying to get attention to get him in, like we want the water looked at. Yeah. And Dolly isn't reading any of the chat because he's actually now walking back. And this is when the apparition is coming across the yard as Dolly's walking back to see us say, we need you in the water. So when you look at this on a paranormal investigation, you have to look at the time it took place, around 11:30, the direction the child ran in. What is the message that was the environment of the time? Well, you got all kinds of people all coming together in one voice, wanting water looked at.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so that all comes together, but that was crazy.
Water is a special, like, I don't know. Water is very, what you know about water and spirits. You know,
water has data.
Exactly.
Water is full of information, and that's the other reason we need so much water. It updates us, and it's very important that we have pure water. But it also transmits very well. So if he is in water, that could also be why his energy was able to manifest so clearly. You should play that footage again. I mean, show these guys.
I am about to. And I just messaged Dave Schrader, which he's very close with Zach Baggins still.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I messaged him because me and him have talked ghost stuff because he's a cool dude. He started following me on Twitter a while back, and because he's seen I was into paranormal stuff, and then I go over to his YouTube channel when he goes live. He's been Zach Baggins' researcher. He was his researcher for years. He was there when they were at the West Virginia Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. He was there for that. He was there for a lot of different things. So I had just messaged him because I know that he'll go there. He'll come too. Like that'd be
that would really help out the case too. The more we can get this publicly, like well known in the media, because YouTube land, we think that everybody knows because we're all about it. And then you go watch the national news and nope, they don't even bring it up.
They don't bring that shit up at all. Hello, JoJo. Welcome, JoJo. We're just going over this footage. JoJo, Livy, Miss G. Shout out to all you guys. Freckles, Holter. Oh, see, you know Dave Schrader. You know Dave Schrader, Justice. Keister. I just want to say shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The best video of spirit I have ever seen. Reckon. Oh, I wouldn't say this is the best video I've ever seen of a spirit, but I'm going to tell you right now that this is up there with my top 10. For sure.
Dude, wouldn't it be amazing to just have seen Kylie's spirit like that?
Yo, look, I'm telling you right here. I'm gonna pull it across. Let me go full screen for everybody real quick. I'm gonna pull it across because he starts walking from over here, and you can see it.
Somebody told me today in chat, and I haven't checked it. They say that if we look at the other side, all right, so if we take our eyes off the baby for a minute, if we look, they're saying to me, this was in my live today, that there is some sort of like, it looks like an angel, they said. And I'm like, where? And they're like, you got to look up towards the top where the roof is on the house. So I haven't looked. I don't know. But as long as you're doing the footage, we could check it.
We can investigate it. If there's other footage that has a breakdown on that and anybody knows of it, email it to me and I'll pull it up. Here, hit exclamation point. I need to set you up with this. If you don't know how to do this, Mama D, I want to set your channel up for this because it'll help you a lot.
That would be amazing if you taught me something. I am so illiterate when it comes to techie stuff.
You got a laptop?
I can build. Yeah.
What do you go live from? What do you go live from when you do them?
My phone.
Okay. Is your laptop decent?
Not really. It's a piece of crap. But
well, then we got to get you something though. I
get snooper chats.
I'll get you one built.
Okay, I get snooper chats, and I've been putting that in a little fund. I bought dowsing rods, so those are cool. We're going to learn those. But anyway, I can save up in the next month or so. I'll get a computer, a laptop, and then if you help me, that would be wonderful.
I can absolutely help you. I got a spare graphics card sitting in the other room right now that would be able to get you started that I'm not even using whatsoever.
That would be incredible.
Card. That would knock out a lot of things. The only thing that we would need to get you is a motherboard, the fans inside, and a CPU.
Well, get me a price together.
I mean,
so I know what I'm shooting for, and then I'll let my 1111 members know, and we might just be able to.
$600 to get you, and you'll be running super good. You'll be running so good, I promise you.
I'm excited,
good. And I'll even help. Like I said, I'll give you the graphics card. You can have it for the build.
Well, God bless you. Thank you.
For it. I don't want anything for it. I just want to see you grow. I want to see you keep growing.
That's awesome, and that's what I want for your channel too. I really I feel so strongly about all of us that are using the platform to share awareness and inspire others,
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. That's what it's about. That's how I always look at it. So that's why I say Revgang fam. I don't like to call people fans. You're not a fan. Man. I don't like to call people fans of mine. I like people who support me.
That's being down to earth.
It's like being like, if you support me, that's like a family member. Family supports. You get what I'm saying? So it's a family to me. It's not. I don't have fan. I mean, I guess people. What I would classify as a fan is somebody that doesn't talk to you and they just listen or whatever, this and that. But people who are actually in here every day and showing love, to me, I call them type of people family because they are there to support you daily. They should, you know what I mean? They're there, their heart's there with you, their mind's there with you, and they're supporting you as if like you were one of their own or a brother or a sister or whatever you may be, cousin, uncle, whatever, that's how I look at shit. That's how I always looked at it.
I absolutely agree. And I think it comes like you find your niche. You find those that have the same frequency no matter what you're doing in life. And when you do, that's when you find comfort, you find resonance, and you can inspire each other. Like, none of us creators would be inspired at all if we did not have our family out here in the audience, and participation is so vital. And with the participation of all of those that are with us on this, it's like we inspire them and they inspire us. So that's why it works out so beautiful.
You are all better together. I hate all these channels hating on BHB and Dolly Vision. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are hating on it. There's definitely a lot of people. Champagne Girl says, Zach Baggins, hi, T-REV, Mama D, and all from the UK. Much love from the UK. I appreciate you. And we need to get you one of these, Mama D. It goes like this. It's buttons that you can program and you can add all this stuff.
That's so cute.
You can add in voice clips and if you have like say you want meditation music or something, anything that you want to play for people, you can program.
I want you to set me up some meditation music so that I can share that, and do a little like Reiki healing with it and stuff. That would be cool. But I'm so excited that you're willing to help, and I will definitely get with my members and see, what the 1111. Whoops.
You deserve Mama D. You deserve the quality. You want to know what?
Aww.
I struggled my whole entire so I started my YouTube journey in 2009, and it's been an off and on fight because of depression and just moving all around. I've lived in probably 8 to 10 different states and just been all over the place and struggled with being homeless, from fighting to get to this, to that, to this, to that, just the regular stuff that everybody goes through, or some people go through. And it's not no
people,
pity
but
story.
Chosen definitely do.
It's exactly. It's not a pity story or nothing like that, but it's my story. And my story is I started YouTube in 2009. I was freestyling, making music and stuff like that. I wasn't like on the grind on YouTube 24/7. I would always use my YouTube to look up stuff, but then I took it serious. I started taking YouTube really serious in 2018, 2019. And then I've had a few fallouts where I would disappear for months or a year or 2 years. That's what happened from 2020 to up to now. Like September, I came back fully and I said, I'm never going to stop on YouTube. I love this. I need to keep going, and I need to focus on my dreams, because my dreams are and my beliefs, and just with music and true crime and in the spiritual world, and all those are the things that I want to chase. Those are the things that make me happy. Those are the things that are my therapy, and I'm not going to stop that. So, and I had the quality back then in 2020 is when I really started having that quality. And one of my subscribers had built me a computer, and he sent me the computer and gave it to me for free, for absolutely nothing. He was like, what's your address? I gave him the address. And then one day a box showed up to my door. And with that box showing up to my door was a computer in it. I want to thank him. His name is Brian, and him and his son are huge. They love my music. They're part of the Revgang family, and they have been. He built me that computer and sent it to me and said, I just want to see you. I want to see you grow. And it's been since then. I put money into the computer that he sent me. I've put graphics cards and all that stuff in it, and it really does help your quality. And you deserve that quality. You deserve to have that type of quality, as well as any other creator that takes it as serious as we do. You deserve that,
Thank you. That was such a beautiful sharing that you just did. It moved my heart, like the struggles that you've been through. And it's like I kept getting this like phoenix from the ashes feeling. Like I can feel your dedication. I kind of feel like, those takeaways where you took the steps back, it was just basically for your own personal growth. And so I don't think you lost anything in that. I think you doubled down when you came back because of that. You knew yourself better.
Wow, that actually gave me chills that you said that, because I just made a song the other night and it was talking about that, what you just said, and it's gonna be on my
Doubling Down.
Yes,
that's a good. Dang, that's a good title for one of your songs, Double Down.
Yes, absolutely. You just gave me chills.
I love your music.
It really did double it. Like when I woke up on my 32nd birthday, I really did double down on everything. I said, you know what? I'm not going to let my depression, my bipolar depression, drive me into a grave. I'm going to actually use that to be an example that we can get past it. That anybody out there struggling with this you can fight and get past it. I've fought, got past it, went through it again, fought again, came back stronger. And every time I come back, I'm stronger and stronger and stronger spiritually in my heart.
Amen.
In the last 3 days, though, I did have a falling out. Like it's just been real emotional for me.
Hey, T-REV.
I don't know why or what, but
I'll tell you why. I went through it too, and anybody that's an empath felt it, because this was the eclipse. Is like, okay, so if you ever had a full moon and a healthcare worker or a policeman, and they're like, oh my God, it's a full moon and I got to work. No way. Because it affects people, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So It's like a pressure, a spiritual pressure. And an eclipse is a wild card. There's times where you can try to do a reading, or you can try to concentrate, or whatever you're doing, and it'll come out exactly opposite. Stupid stuff will happen. Electronical problems will happen. Or you win the lottery. It's the wild card. So one thing that happened with this particular eclipse, it was like somebody pushed you down in the gutter, and it was just like instantaneous, and you don't know why you're sad. You're like, got everything you need. And you're like, wait a minute, I feel sad. But you're coming out of it because we're now getting out of the shadow of the eclipse. And you're going to find like all of a sudden you're going to have more energy than you've had. And it'll come as fast as like that little Dark Night of the Soul episode that just happened with the eclipse.
Yeah. You know what? Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Because I'm like so dedicated now more than I was when even like back then.
It refocused you.
But yeah, exactly. It refocused me. It refocused the hell out of me, and it made me so driven to the point where it's like I don't care if you're negative around me, get the fuck away from me type. Like I am on because
you ain't messing around no more, are you, T-REV?
Exactly. I'm not messing around no more. I'm out to do what I want to do and what I love and what makes me happy and what my therapy is. I'm out to do that. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't care whose opinion, nothing. I'm just gonna keep moving and doing me. And the people who drag me down, I'll move them out of my life and keep moving straight forward. You know what I mean?
You want to hear a funny one? For me, this is funny. Okay, so as a reader, I really am terrible at reading my own cards, so it's ridiculous. There's no point. Okay, so I listen to Chris at Minnow Pond. All right. Yes, I like the way he handles himself. Well, he did my reading, and it said that there was gonna be something that seeing it with my own eyes would blow my mind. And I'm like, okay, let's see what it is. I'm thinking it's gonna be like, I don't know, a friend is gonna come in that I haven't seen forever. Something simple. No, it's Quinton Simon's little energy running across the yard.
Yeah, you hold up, you see that? Holy shit. I just know like this, right? Look at this right here.
Okay, that might be what they were talking about. Can we make it bigger at all?
Let me see if I can.
What is that?
Right here. Look at it.
See?
It forms and
that could be a light though. We'll have to see.
It could be. Let's go back and play it because I see.
Let's investigate. It's so hard to look away from the little baby that runs across the yard.
It flashed like, look, it turns full body right there behind him.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any light that's produced towards there.
Right here. So it blows up fully right there. Like that's a head.
That's what they're talking about. What is that?
I don't know. It looks like a full body or a half body.
Can you run it again?
Hold on. I see legs right here. If you look, you see the legs.
What is that?
Yeah, that's baby. This would be, in my opinion, baby Q or whatever the apparition is right here.
Yeah, we'll call him baby Q. Yeah.
Let's go past right here because look, you see him moving right here, and if you move all the way back here, he starts. He's right here right now. He's moving forward right now. So he's moving. He's coming still straight right here, and then something forms as he passes. Right there.
What is that?
Like wings. It's like wings. It's like an angel.
See, they said it's like an angel with a face. Do you see it?
I see it. I see the wing right here in the air.
What?
It forms it for a second.
Total reaction video in the making. What?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I actually see that. And
my God in heaven, I see that too. The angel wings.
They want to say that's light.
Well, even if a light is being shined over there, that's being shined on something that has wings.
I did see this yard in the day and see if in this exact spot right here, is there legs standing here and that right there? Because I mean,
for real,
it disappears. Look, boom, gone.
It's gone.
But this,
and then there goes Dolly.
You don't. It's like it gave him enough energy to cross the road to be seen.
Let's watch it again.
Thousands were watching. Look at the wings. I can see it right here before it forms.
Yeah,
head, wings.
I can see a face on it right there.
Boom. There it goes right there. Boom.
Okay, that's crazy.
we'll get doubters and people will call us crazy.
Well, you're going to get haters and you're going to get doubters. That's their choice. That's okay.
Oh yeah,
we're good with that. Leave what they want.
I love it. I love it. I love when people they deny evidence that's right in front of them. Boom! It completely forms right there. It completely forms, and it's like, okay, he's walking towards that caution tape right here. I want to actually slow this down to 0.25, the slowest we can get.
Okay.
Let's start here again because
I gotta make it smaller to get the whole picture. I blew it up.
That's amazing. Hold on, let's see if we can zoom it in. Does that help at all? I zoomed as much as I could. He's walking there. I see him. He comes right from here.
For those that think it's like on the tape itself, a reflection, watch till the end. It's not on the tape. It's behind the tape.
Yeah, as soon as he passes the lights, he still shows up over here. Boom. I want to capture that. So this forms right here out of nowhere.
Out of thin air.
Boom. That forms right there out of nowhere.
That looks like angel wings.
It does.
And a face.
It really does. People in chat are asking, how did we contact you for a reading? I've been actually
for me. Oh yeah, T-REV. We were supposed to do your reading this week. It's just been so crazy with the case.
Yeah, everything's been crazy that's been going on in the world.
And the eclipse kind of squashed me for 3 days. So
and it's so funny you say 3 days because I just went.
It was 3 days.
I just went through a bunch of. I just went through like a really emotional.
There was an eclipse.
Like just with friends, like I feel like just with friends and a lot of. I went through an emotional 3 days, and where a lot of stuff was bothering me a lot. It's so I'm getting chills when you say 3 days because that's what I had. I had an emotional
3 days of total not sure why you feel miserable.
Yes. Man.
Don't even like people right now. Well, I do now because I'm over it. But for 3 days, I was like, why are people the way they are?
Oh man, you get chilled to the fucking.
What's your sun sign?
You said what's my what?
Sun sign. Zodiac.
Sure. Zodiac. Hold up. What is it?
When's your birthday?
I knew it was September 11th. I was born. You want to? Yeah. It's September 11th. That's my birthday.
Oh, 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. I weighed 9 pounds 11 ounces. Was born in Room 9/11.
Bro.
At 9/11 at night.
Bro, what?
Yeah, yes, all of that. And Mike can bring
that all matters.
He'll tell you.
That all matters.
I don't know what it means.
And I'm 11/11. You're 9/11.
What would that mean, Mama D? That I was born
9 is 9 is where you're about your life path of 9 has a lot to do with completion of things. So it's literally getting to the point of understanding how to look at a bigger picture of completion. You've got a master number with 11, and that is with a connection to your higher self and understanding what you need to accomplish to no longer be attached to your past lives. You've fulfilled a karmic debt, if you will. And so this life was probably going to be one of the hardest that you've had because of the fact that you've been through a lot in your past lives. So at this point, when you get like that 9/11 togetherness, if you will, you've got the master number of a self-reflection and really scrutinizing yourself and learning who you are without anybody's opinion. It's learning to stand up and then mirror that externally to others to inspire them to do the same.
Oh wow. I'm sorry, I'm a Virgo. I knew that. I don't know why I acted like
a Virgo?
Yep. I'm a Virgo. I knew that.
Well, and Virgos follow their intuition. And as much as they really love adventure, they always have to have like a home base that feels secure. Where they get shaky.
That's
me. Huh?
That is me to the T.
Yeah, otherwise they'll emotionally get shaky, like if they don't have a bed that they're comfortable in. You know what I mean?
That is me. That to the absolute T. That is me to the absolute T.
Oh, to the absolute T-REV?
Yep, that is me. It is. It really is.
Where you got it paused right now?
Yep,
Look how that angel look. It looks like an angel.
It does. You can see like the up
I
here.
screenshot it. Oh,
and then it just goes away.
Where's the
It goes
angel?
away. It goes away. Like it shows up for 1 sec. Boom, boom. Like I got it on frame too, perfectly.
It's like 2 frames.
You sure it's not like
They said that in my chat today, and I didn't have time. I got off chat and then literally came over and talked to you.
Oh wow, I appreciate.
Yeah, I was on live. I did 4 lives today. I was 3 on the Moon, and then 1 on the True Crime channel.
Oh wow, which one?
Today I just talked about this whole baby Quinton, baby Q's little presence, you know.
Yeah, that's that, and his never disappears, but it's like this. That looks like an angel, seriously, because I see like
it does look like it. I see wings.
I see a wing here, and then I see one up here, and it's very faint, and it disappears fast.
So, and that was the thing, is we have this messenger that came up in my reading the day before this live. Now, the chances that I would have actually caught this at this exact moment with Dolly are slim to none almost, because I had a tax audit. I had already done so much recording. It was just a fluke. I wanted to just chill, play my Minecraft. So I threw Dolly's channel on, and I had paused the game and was looking at the screen. And when I saw that, I was like, what? Huh, wonder what that means. I went about my business. Then next thing I know, we're here and everybody can see it. And I'm just like, I'm so happy everybody can see this.
Jojo Gibson says, you need a good rest, Mama D.
I'm good, actually. I'm more focused after that eclipse than I have been in a long time.
That is correct. Absolutely. This needs hold up. Absolutely.
Was there an eclipse?
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. Let me pull that up real quick like that. That is crazy what I got paused on the screen, because it goes into a frame. It comes into frame and then it goes out the frame. And you can see, like, I can see wings before it manifests.
I think the wings come first.
Like if you look right now, it's manifesting right now.
Yeah, the wings are starting.
Yep. Boom.
And then the head starts happening and they're knelt down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or their bottom half is invisible. Like I can only see down. Like if I had to say like where I'm seeing to chest level, maybe below on the rib cage, I can't see the bottom half of the angel.
She said, I want to see him jump off the curb. Mama D, you saw his diaper.
Yes. Okay, you have to pull it way out and watch to the very end.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right now. Let's see. Let's
pull those that are just watching the little tiny clip of Dolly walking don't get to see this part, and so they're like, it's a reflection. That if you watch this part that T-REV's about to show you, you can actually see this little baby at the very end. Well, not the very end. He throws his arms up once, then he takes them down, then he throws them up again. I think it's a 3rd time, and he's right at the caution tape, and you see that caution tape, and it wivels, like, I don't know what to call it. It, like, moves 3 times real slow, or real quick, I mean.
I'm looking right now. Here we go. This is where they got it kind of close up. It does take away a little bit from the quality, but you can still see it. That's how good of a shot it is.
You gotta see it in that like infrared light. That's crazy.
I need to pull up the infrared video.
Yeah, because it shows his diaper.
That's what I need to pull up. I just had it. I think I'm almost positive. I just
your whole screen will change color, and it just gets clear, which is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that video. I wonder if they caught that angel in there.
Okay, here he comes. Okay, see the tape move?
I seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there real quick.
Okay, here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. And
oh, you can see it's like I can see the diaper right now. At like now that I'm looking for it,
yeah,
I can see like
he's naked in just a little diaper.
Arm there, diaper like right in this area.
Yeah,
legs. Oh,
right there was clear. Can you back it up?
Oh my goodness! Yes,
there's one moment. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
I'll keep pausing frame by frame.
Okay, keep going. A little further. Right there. I can see his diaper clear as a bell.
And you're talking about right in here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Go frame by frame, I think. Yeah.
And you can see like his little arm.
Yeah. It's almost like his guy's elbow bent or something.
Yeah, that is. Oh man.
There's a diaper.
You can see
2
the
frames
leg.
back.
Yep, I seen it.
Yep, 2 frames back. If we can, I don't know. You're pretty good at this.
We can get it. It starts like right there. Let's see.
There.
Boom.
The diaper's showing up. Now it's going to get real clear because it gets bright after you let go and go to the next frame. But there you can see that diaper.
I can see him taking the step too.
Uh-huh. Boom, vanish. He's faint.
Yep.
Very faint, and he runs.
He fades away.
As he's running, like he takes off running. That's the other thing. People are like, it's a reflection.
Oh,
have you ever seen a reflection go faster than the item? Like a car goes by, you don't see the reflection fly by, and then the car goes. Well, Dolly walks slower than this reflection, right? So it ain't a reflection to me. Yeah, watch this.
Do I see a child spirit? Somebody say yes. There are headlights on the road. Does anyone else see that? Headlights on the road. Yes. Okay, this is the infrared part. I got it in super slow-mo too, so you can see.
Oh, that's a good idea. You can see the foot, like right, left.
Yeah, it's wow. Oh my god. Poor little baby.
See right there, there's 3 steps to Dolly's, not even a half a step, so it's not him. Because there was 3 steps the baby took, and Dolly was still in midstream of a step.
That's the caution tape part right there.
Yeah.
Right here. Boom. Reaches, touches.
He's going to touch it again, too. Right there.
Oh, my. Wow.
Boom, he moved the tape.
And people think that that's fake.
Yeah, no, I saw it live, so.
You can't fake that live.
No, and that live still has chat on it, so it hasn't been altered at all.
Exactly, which people would be like, was this altered footage? Well,
nope.
The camera sat down on a tripod, so, I mean.
They had no idea it was even happening.
We need a professional to get their hands
Look how
on
you
it.
got that. You got his little diaper showing real clear there.
Right there, I see it. I see it.
You see it?
I do.
Yep.
Oh.
Right there.
I mean, I don't know what else it could be unless it's the reflection of him, but I don't know how that would work.
That's definitely.
It moves twice as fast as Dolly. When you just roll it regular time, watch Dolly's movement and then watch that thing move. And you're going to notice that baby is in double time compared. It's way faster than Dolly.
Now, here we go. Look, this is.
Look how fast it's moving. Now watch 3 steps to Dolly's 1. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's too many steps in that baby.
That's a baby moving across right there. That's a child.
Dolly takes a half a step, and that baby's taking 5.
Has Dolly seen this? Does he know about it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he definitely seen it.
What's he say? Like, oh my God?
He's blown away. He's like, I think baby Quinton came up to me.
Aww.
Good night, JoJo. We appreciate you. I got to go to bed 1 a.m. here. Take care, everyone. That was amazing. Thank you, JoJo, for coming by. We appreciate you.
Thank you, JoJo.
We appreciate all the guys. That is just amazing that that was captured, and
see
all
that
the
tape?
energy
Go
out
back.
there.
Oh my gosh! Did you in the infrared? You can really see the baby's arms go up, and then you see the tape move. It's at the very end.
Tell me exactly when, because I think I see.
Okay, I'm watching.
I've seen it multiple.
You'll hear me go now. Okay, get ready. Down. You see his little arms move, and then he grabs it. 1, Yep.
There, right there. There.
Yep.
There. I seen
Thank
it.
you.
Boom.
He jumps off the curb by touching that tape. Grabs the tape.
Right
Grabs
there.
the tape.
Right there. That was it right there. Watch. Boom.
Yep.
Right there. Boom.
You nailed
it.
it.
Move. You see it move.
You see it move.
Oh my goodness.
The whole tape moves, not just right there. The whole tape, the full length of it moves.
I see it too. I see the whole thing move.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking at. When I click this back,
Zach is going to freak out. I'm so excited for you to hear back from Zach Baggins.
Yeah, I will. Hopefully Dave Schrader responds sooner. Let me see if he would look even read it yet. Not yet. He hasn't. But Dave Schrader is on a lot usually. He followed me one day, because I've always commented and go into his, when he has lives, they have ghost talk and all that other stuff, and I go in there and I show support and stuff. He's like, because he's been rocking with Zach for a while, but now he's doing his own show. I think it's Holzer Files. He's on a few different shows. He's on Zach's show, Ghost Adventures. He's on, I think I've seen him on Ghost Hunters maybe once or twice, but he's considered a professional in the field. So
when I first saw that show, I was home alone in the country, and I decided to see what this Ghost Adventures was about. And I was way out in the country, and there was no phone in this house. I was very young at the time. Like, I say very young, in my 30s. I'm very old now. I'm Mama D. But, oh my gosh, I watched it alone. I did not sleep that night after watching that. And it happened to be one of them asylums where the thing got thrown at him. And it was in the first season, and it was big. It made it like got them kind of like famouser. I don't know if that's a word, but it terrified me, and I was hooked after that. But I can hardly watch it now because it scares me.
That Ghost Adventures?
Yeah, because like for me, being somebody that is constantly protecting myself against spirits, and I also work very well with my body and electronics. Like they work good. Like for instance, if I need to know something, I can ask a question. Electronical devices can give me the answer. Or like if my energy's off, my card won't work at the store. Okay, so my energy interferes, or it does better with electronical things depending on my frequency, which it's always variable. And so I have found that I don't want to use electronical devices as much, and that could be just one of my things, like my kryptonite a little bit. That's why I probably use paper, like tarot cards, more like organic things, like dowsing rods I'm interested in. But for me, if it's electronical, like it makes me nervous. I don't know why.
This is going to be on a show. This is going to be on that Paranormal Top 100 show.
Has to be.
I guarantee this will. Because
I think this should be viral. I think this should be put on TikTok by Dolly or by Betty. They should get it out there. It's their footage, you know.
Absolutely.
So, and I think they should put this on TikTok. I think they could really get a lot of national news on this case. Could push for a lot more.
Zach
like they're going to spend how much in that landfill? I get it. I'm not saying don't look in the landfill. I'm saying spend $100 bill over here on looking at some of these close ponds, too.
Absolutely. I'm capturing this in complete full frame, going fast. Look, this right here, the angel looking for the form, I'm capturing that in full frame. Like, boom.
It's so crazy. I got to look at I got to chew on this for a day or two, if not a week.
Oh my God. Look at right there. It looks like an angel. Like it's like leaning over a little bit. You can see the hair. You can see. Actually, I'm starting to see something like
a face.
Yeah, the nose right here.
Yeah. Hey, T-REV, do you remember like last week I come on your panel and you're like, Mama D, you gotta go ghost hunting with me. And I'm like, I'm scared of that. I ain't never doing that. And here we sit.
Yep.
Wow.
I do remember that.
That's crazy too.
Yeah, it is. I was like, because I'm that's what I like to do. And I'm going to be going to a location. It's $1,100, but Waverly Hills Sanatorium. And it's
we have a place. We have a place right here like that.
Where's that? Where state?
Clark County.
Clark
If
County?
I told you, yeah, it's called, at one time it was the insane asylum, and it's 4 floors. And there was people that, this is legit history, not wives' tales. It happened in my lifetime. There was horrible abuse there, and it has its own plantation and everything, so they were self-sufficient and didn't need excess like food and stuff. Well, their people would escape, and one lady made it through the woods and died across the street in the woods, across the dirt road there in the woods by where I grew up, and they found her frozen to death in those woods. And my friend ended up moving in that house in later years, and her house is terribly haunted, like undeniably haunted.
Hold up. I think I just debunked that whole angel thing. I think I just debunked it. You want me to show you why I think that it's light now? Not the child, the walking across and out into the street.
Oh, you can't debunk that kid to me, but go ahead with the angel, because that's new to me. I haven't had time to digest it.
Okay, so you see the light on the tree right here?
Yeah.
The light on the tree?
Okay.
If you look at the light on the tree right here, okay,
Yeah.
watch where it's pointed at. Now watch when it pops back up. It does look like in the form of an angel, but it's light on that tree right there.
Okay.
So here we go.
That could very well be.
Boom. That's when it
It's
pops
the
up
tree.
right there. It's the tree.
It's the tree.
That's
Okay, good job.
Yep, I just debunked that one. That one's debunked. But you cannot debunk. I can't debunk this one. That's not happening.
But where, you know what I have to ask, where's the light source to do that to the tree?
Maybe over there's a car pulling out of a driveway and it's facing on that tree. Because if we come back a little bit, you see it right. You see the light on the tree right here.
Yep. And on the, well, yeah, because I see it. You're definitely right on that. But that baby, there ain't nobody going to convince me ever.
Yeah, you can't convince me either. Not that's not no light anywhere. That is not a light right there. That is absolutely not a light crossing the street. Because you see him, when you see him, he crosses. Let's go back to the wider footage. Because when you see him cross right here, you can see him start to walk from over where my mouse, where my pointer on my mouse.
As soon as the car goes by, after the car begins to leave the edge where your mouse is, watch that.
Right about there. So I can see him moving right here. He starts coming from right here. So play. You see him coming out. You see the lights going past him and everything. It's still not stopping that movement. You see the legs moving. Boom, 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 boom. He's walking straight out. Walks straight into the street. There he goes. Hits that. Yep. I'm telling you.
You're preaching to the choir. I agree with you.
Now that angel thing, that's light on the tree, 100%.
That now, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, that was definitely a car on the tree. The lights on the tree, I definitely see it. Debunked, 100%. Oh my god.
You can even see, back it up a little bit, T-REV. Okay, when that baby goes down in the ditch, you can see the baby take like almost like a faltering step. Okay?
Right here. They slowed
Keep
it
going.
down.
I'll show you just where. Watch how it's like he almost falls down. Okay, keep going. Right. 1, 2, hands up.
Down,
fall up, back. Yep. Almost falls down. You see the hands come up. Like he almost catches him. Like he almost had to catch himself.
Wow, that was absolutely that's undeniable. That's undeniable. Period. The light on the tree.
To me, it is.
Yeah, it's undeniable. That's an easy debunk on that tree, though. I didn't pay attention to that tree till I had to look back behind it to see, because you can see the lights back there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that little baby is running away from that home.
You're damn right he is. He's getting the hell out of there. That was meant to happen. That was meant to happen. 100%. Oh my God. What'd you say? Lighting could be off screen. That's what we are. Hold up, that we aren't seeing. That's definitely Baby Q. Glad you debunked the angel theory. Yeah, that for sure is an angel. It looks like it.
It's lights. Well, and I didn't know. Like I said, they just had said it in the chat, and I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. That's why I started looking at the tree in the background.
Dang, that tree is shaped like an angel, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's not one other person that's convincing me this right here is lighting. That is not lighting walking right there. I promise you that.
Well, and if it was a reflection of Dolly, in that one section after the baby is right near Dolly, okay, Dolly is in motion of a step, all right? And, okay, keep going. And then after that, you'll see the baby take like 5 steps, and Dolly's still in motion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it was.
That's
Arms are up.
That's
so how'd the baby do 5 steps?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's unexplainable.
For me too.
It's unexplainable, which means, what do you think?
It's shocking.
Exactly. It's super unexplainable. I mean,
it's the best footage I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah, it is unexplainable because it's like it meets Dolly right here. It just comes out. He comes out and meets him at the street and walks right by him.
Some people are like, is he running toward the light that Dolly's got? But I don't think so, because he just seems to keep going towards past Dolly. Now, where is this child running? That's what we got to figure out. We need to get somebody that knows where that babysitter lives, T-REV.
Oh, yeah. I think the babysitter lives down the way he was walking.
That would tell us a little something.
I'm pretty sure that when Dolly was on one time, he pointed down that way. Which is insane to me. Oh my God. Yeah, so I see that angel part being debunked. 100%.
I agree with that. Yeah, you can tell it's lights once you really know that that's a tree.
And you can kind of see the headlights from behind, but that full form of that baby did not stop until it reached out and walked across the street and pretty much went off camera.
And okay, so I was just now looking. So if you go back, before you get to whatever that clump is on the tape, I don't know what that is, but it's there in the day too. The baby takes like a whole bunch of steps, and you can see that Dolly's not taking all those steps. He's got long strides to this little guy.
Yeah, he's definitely got longer strides. The kid's walking super fast, like he's getting the hell up out of there.
Well, have you ever seen a 20-month-old baby run? Oh my golly.
Look at him. Boom, 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 boom. And you can see it's like the little legs just going and taking off with the diaper right there. In full motion, I can even see like a little diaper shape.
Yeah, once you see it, you almost can't unsee it.
Yeah, there's no way I'm unseeing that. And he's taking off. He is taking off. He's recreating what happened, people are saying in chat. Shelly Ray.
Maybe.
Yeah, most definitely could be residual.
It could be a residual haunting, like a time loop, if you will.
Mm-hmm. There's so much energy around there right there for him to feed off of too.
Well, and right about this time, they were so the Simons or somebody in the household there called the cops on the protesters. And so the cops showed up and went in the driveway, and then they exited the vehicle and went into the home of the Simons. Okay. So that preceded this by just a few minutes. Well, then the cops left without doing anything at all. Well, then the cops came back. And so it was really a high energy point. You had the chat was chanting, you need to look in the lake, you got to look at the body of water. And you had the protesters, they're chanting that, no justice, no peace, no Quinton, no sleep. They're chanting that. You've got Dolly over there talking to the mother, and he says something to the lines of, hey, Leilani, can I get your number so I can call you in prison?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that part. I've known Dolly for a while. He used to react to my music back in the day.
Yeah, I think Dolly's pretty cool, actually. I think he's got a good heart. I really do. And I think Ryan Upchurch has an amazing heart, too. And I know a lot of people have opinions, but you know what? So do I. And I agree to disagree on many things in life. So I'll leave it at that. But I support them because freedom of speech and creators are putting themselves out there and they're showing their heart. I mean, that says something about their authenticity,
Exactly. And I agree to the T. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know why I keep wanting to replay this, because this is one of the most, even though like we're zoomed out, when you see him walking from over where this mouse is, it's makes it even more compelling. And this is the farther out one, and this really tells a lot because it shows him walking from the back, like the back, wherever this is. Right here, he shows up right there.
So right behind your mouse off camera is the memorial. The family picked up the memorial. Well, actually, Dolly and them helped move the memorial back off the easement, and it actually went on to the Simon property. Well, then the Simons went out and moved it even further back. So now you would technically be for sure trespassing to add anything to it. So that keeps it from growing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's fact. Well, when they did the broadcast where Leilani and Billy, Diva, Jody, Sue are on there doing their little skit and can't look at each other because they're lying, in my opinion, they got credit. Like the news broadcast put it out there to all the public and the real world out there that the family had put that memorial up when they had not at all. It was the protesters. It was Dolly. It was Betty Bullhorn. Bullhorn.
Right. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah.
I've had so he originates there.
Who does? Dolly?
The baby originates right. So when you go from where you're saying, okay, he originates here. Here's where he comes into manifestation. He is right next to his own memorial.
Oh, absolutely. You're damn right. And then it happened to be caught on camera from Bullhorn Betty's camera. That's her camera right there playing that. And the reason you can say that's okay, so the reason I don't know. Let me see. All right, so this is what needs to be said right here, because I need the bigger footage should tell you all. Let's see. This light, the car comes by. He's got this big light right here. So you're gonna tell me the reflection of the light creates the little baby walking across the street?
That's some special effects I don't even think Dolly knew he had the ability to do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That his light did not create that. His light did not create that. From that
How would his light create a baby in a diaper?
Exactly. Oh my God. I don't know that.
Well, and it's way behind him and in the ditch, and it's the darkest part over there, and you can see this kid standing in a diaper.
That shit blows me away.
Well, thank you, T-REV, for having me on tonight. I appreciate all this time with you.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
And thank everybody in chat.
I appreciate you coming up, and if I go there, I'll definitely get
samples.
I'm trying to think of what I would want to bring to put the samples in. That would be.
Yeah, don't take glass on the airplane.
No glass. It would be shit. I'm trying to think. I want to go get it. If I'm gonna go grab it and make sure I have it, or I can grab it there.
What about little boxes, like jewelry boxes that you
Yeah.
know, little cardboard boxes would be something light because you got to pack light for the airplane. They'd be small. They wouldn't be breakable. You could tape them shut so that they didn't leak out. If it's a water sample, though, that won't work. But for dirt, or even out of his yard, grab some dirt and grass. Make sure it's like on their property, though.
They said the reason it looks like it's walking across the street is because the curve of the lens and the angle at which they film. That's what somebody's saying about that.
Well, that's interesting because how come we haven't seen it in the last, 2 weeks when they've been out there this whole time doing the same thing?
Walmart, dollar store has little containers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe little plastic containers or maybe little boxes, like you said.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, you guys. Peace out, guys. I will talk to you again soon. Thanks so much for having me on the channel.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, we need to definitely get up about that. Getting you that computer built for your
and getting you that
you're not
reading
doing it
too.
from your phone.
Yeah, I'm still streaming from my phone. I know.
Yeah, but you're making light out of what you have. So I mean,
well, it's inspiring others. They can't say they can't do it because all they got to have is a phone and a record button.
Hey, all I had was an iPhone 6 when my channel started really growing. All I had was an iPhone 6. That's it. Like when my channel,
the passion.
I had 900 subscribers and I got to like 6,000 with an iPhone 6. So
hey, I've almost made it to 10 with just my little dollar store phone and a Samsung phone.
See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying we got to get you something, because if you get something like I have now, which is the computer built, like a custom built computer, you'll be free up your phone. You'll be able to do a lot more things. You'll be able to mediate chat better. There's a lot
That'd be incredible.
There's so many different things that'll help you with.
Today, when I was going to do the little, go through and understand this entire Quinton baby Q running across a yard, the ghost version, I wanted to be like, okay, let's review it like you and I are, but I don't have that capability. So getting that, and I do a lot of research, people don't realize what I do. I don't watch like the, channels that are like, he said this, she said that. I watch the like this kind of thing where it's like live interviews with the family or footage of the yard where a baby's running across it. Right. These are the kind of things that I really dig into, or the paperwork. And then after I do the initial read where I don't know anything basically about the case, then I get curious. And so I can put a lot more research behind what I'm doing if I have the ability that you're about to gift, I really thank you.
No, yeah, no, I'm glad you came up. I'm glad I knew you were going to be in tune with this shit when you seen this.
Oh, the second I saw it, I am not kidding you. I was like, I told Dolly, I'm like, wait till T-REV sees us. I'm not kidding. He's like, oh yeah, for real. Yeah, I was on his panel last night because I want to know what he thought.
Oh, you told him that with your voice?
Yeah, I talked to him.
What did he say?
Yeah. I asked him, I'm like, what do you think it is? He's like, is that baby Q? I'm like, that's what I think it is. It was a good panel last night on Dolly. He was back at the motel by then, and it was pretty late at night, but I'm going to tell you, there wasn't many people that can debunk that baby.
They were bringing up my name in there. I heard.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, lovelies. I love you. Peace out. Love you to the moon and back. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will be in touch.
We need that reading. I need to get that reading ASAP.
Absolutely. Next week will be better for me because I want to wait till this lunar eclipse is over and done with. I do not want to do a reading right now. It'll come out all like yuck.
All over the place. I got you 100%. I appreciate you coming up so much, Mama D. And like I said, I got a graphics card for you to get set up. So
I'm excited. It's going to be cool.
I'll talk to my guy and I'll actually get you a number on a build to a PC that we can get to you.
Awesome. You talk to your people and I'll follow along.
Yeah, no, it'll be easy to do. I mean, all I got to do is call them, and we'll get you a computer built, and that way you'll be able to do a lot more stuff with your content. Not only that, I'll be able to guide you to programs for editing, like if you're making content, regular videos, stuff like that. I can help you a lot with that because I mean, it took me a while to get there, you know.
Well, and my 1111s are precious to me, and they're very humble people. So our whole crew is our family, and so any little improvement in our lives, like they bought me this computer chair. It's just a gaming chair, but we celebrate it. We're so this will be huge to them.
They bought you.
Yeah, I've got the blue version.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my whole room. I painted my room to match the chair. I kid you not.
Yes, ma'am. What color is it?
Blue.
Yeah, I thought I've seen you in it already.
Here, hold on. Let me pull this up, remove it, and you can see.
You got pillows on it?
I had my ducky blanket.
Oh, you got your ducky blanket on it. That's
dope. Hold on. There it is.
That's awesome.
Am I in the way?
Oh, wait till you get set up with the full. Yeah, I can see it. That's awesome. Blue and black. I like blue. And black.
My whole room is that way. See, my ceiling's blue, or my ceiling's black. Whoops. And rest of the room's blue. But yeah, that's going to be awesome because, like I said, our 1111s are very, very, they're very generous with their heart. They're very loving, and so they'll embrace this a lot, and they'll be very, as much as I will be, very appreciative for any help.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll have my guy build it. He built mine now that I have, so. And I put money into it, but either way, like with the graphics card that I have and a good CPU, you'll be ready to rock. The graphics card that I have will do everything that you need to do.
And maybe we'll catch some more apparitions and be able to break them down together.
Absolutely. We'll have a
great
time.
That's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, lovelies. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will be in touch.
All right. Thank you, Mama D. I appreciate
Thank
you.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Yeah, that Mama D's awesome. Appreciate Mama D. Mama D is awesome. Let's pull this back up. I want to actually hear what they say in this video though. I want to go over this again. So, let's check the voting.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Eve. Now normally I do not post videos like this because, I'm not there. I'm not sure if this is a ghost or not, but it's very convincing. So I wanted to get your opinion on what
80%
we found on Bullhorn Betty's live most recently.
Yeah, she is Freckles.
House of Leilani and Billy Joe. Quinton Simon is still missing, presumed murdered, and we need justice for him. And it makes me wonder, with all of this activity going on over in Savannah, Georgia at the house, it makes me wonder, is this activity triggering maybe some spooky dooky stuff? Let me know what you guys think in the comment. I'm going to play the video of what we found. It looks like a little child running, and it looks like it's about a 2-year-old. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now you will see Dolly walking past the house, and yes, his light is reflecting off.
I posted it in my Discord, that nasty ass shit.
Let's watch that again, but slower, because you're going to see how it runs.
Wow. The real question is do we think that's something, his light, or not? No. Absolutely not.
See see
like
Dolly
right
walking
here.
past the house, and yes, his
I'll show you
light
where
is
it comes,
reflecting
Lori.
off
Watch
of the
this.
Do not cross
It
tape,
starts
but
right
watch.
here. Right here it starts. Ready, Lori? Right here. Here he comes. You can see the
Let's
legs
watch that
running.
again. Let's
see? Like, look, right there. You can see the little legs running. If you look, you can see the little legs running. I swear you see it. Oh, man.
Let's watch that again, but slower, because you're going to see how it runs.
I subbed to Mama D when I saw her here. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Mama D's sweet soul.
Was Dolly just at the right place at the right time? Or did he, in
Hello,
fact,
my love. I appreciate
catch a spirit? Or the
you. You see
spirit
that
of
running?
Quinton
You see him
Simon?
running?
Either way, we need to get justice for that little boy.
He is
Leilani,
definitely running.
BJ, grow up.
He's definitely running across that street.
Walking past the house, the do not cross tape, and watch.
I almost want to go to the regular footage, right? Oh man, that is. You can see his little legs running. Like, look at that. Look at him running across the grass. Look, right there. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the little legs moving. Like, I'm out of here.
Let's watch that again, but slower, because you're going to see how it runs.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do, Lassie. 100%. That's what I was just thinking. The timestamp was like, if I'm not mistaken, the timestamp was literally like friggin', I got you. 1 second. Hold up. All right, so it was Bullhorn Betty. I need to get out there. I need to get out there ASAP. So Bullhorn Betty, we got right here. What that was the police last night. Here we go.
Hey, friend. Hey, y'all. I must have left it in the Daddy. Hey, honey. Brought y'all some more snacks for everybody. Awesome. Pass them out. I got another snack.
Let's keep our eyes on this footage here.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm back. Hey, let me see the teeth real quick. I'm gonna have to leave. I can find my vape juice. So there's a bunch of snacks. Everybody can.
Guys, there's snacks down here if you guys would like some.
And I got some water out in my car too. Oh, no. You want to spray some? You want to spray some? Oh, they're not bad, no. Pass it around.
Yeah. You guys want some bug spray?
No, this arm.
The echo's gone?
Yeah,
oh, my bad.
Here. Pass it. Just pass it around.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Is it Olivia
coming second? Here we got, those are pool bags. Yeah, they're candies.
Shout out
and
to
stuff
everybody
like
in the
that.
chat too.
You
By
want
the way.
some? Here, you want some snacks?
If you
Telling
open
you, if
one,
I
I'll
get enough, I'm
buy
going
it.
there.
Well, it's like gummy bears and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You want some crackers?
I'm good. I need it.
You got some? You want some raisins?
Yeah.
You want something? Gummy bears, bars.
Spray.
Huh?
Need
Olivia's gone. She won't be back until November 1st.
November 1st.
Yeah. You guys want some?
Thank you so very much.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. I don't know how good they all are. I just hope it's not.
Oh gosh, anything right now.
Hey, snack? There's all kind of snacks.
I gotta get something. I know that.
Are you sure? Because he just didn't go to the neighbor with the spotlight. Okay.
This is healthy.
Okay, we have to do like already. Eat whatever you want.
I'm gonna have to wait until they come back because everybody's like that right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Pick away. It's for everybody. And we've got some pretzels over here too. She brought some pretzels and some kind of chips. I think I'm gonna have some gummy bears.
This has just got vitamin in it. I think that episode I just went through.
Yeah, why are you out walking?
I know. Well, I couldn't be at home and feel right. Oh Lord, no! I had to stop about 3 or 4 times coming down here. Stop and take my breath. Totally out of breath and everything. That's why I got to sit down. That stuff will take it out of you. I know that.
No justice, no peace.
They showed me a damn picture of my heart, man. That thing looks like somebody took
Appreciate you, Steven.
a jagged knife.
Dolly wants to go looking for him too.
Where it's just hanging there.
I need to get a hold of Dolly.
Pieces hanging down with blood dripping. I said, "What the hell is that? That's your heart."
I don't even know how to get a hold of him besides his channel.
Yeah, it's wicked look.
Been treating it bad?
I guess I am. I guess I am. I didn't realize I was doing all that.
How about that baby murderer? How about take her to jail? He said he was going to take his 12-year-old to jail for standing on the wrong side of the car.
If you got Facebook, yeah, I got Facebook. I got Facebook for sure. Jimmy Jams. Yeah, that's what he went by when he reacted to my music. Wow, somebody's fucking with my phone, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I know. When I left here this afternoon, I went that way and I laid down on the horn. And he... Yeah, what y'all doing with that baby?
Tell it like it is, bro.
They're not going to stop until
don't need to stop. Not till her ass is serving the rest of her damn life to hell.
I'm looking him up on Facebook right now.
Y'all sure that ain't a cop down there? Because he just went down.
Yeah, that's 2 cops. 2 cops. That's why I walked back down there. Yeah, they're not saying that. Yeah, I got a baby on.
Yeah, that's a cop spotlight.
Yeah, that's a drone or a satellite right there.
I can't tell. That light just blinded me.
There's one of the two.
Oh, they got the choppers on you now.
That's military.
All right, I'm messaging him right now. Hold up, Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams TV, is that what he goes by? I see both of them.
He's scared. You ain't too hard to be a biker, babe. You don't look hard to me at all.
You're going to die 10,000 deaths. 10,000 of them.
I just messaged him.
Guarantee you that. God don't like ugly.
I just messaged Jimmy, so I was like, yo, I'm thinking about flying in.
Imagine 10,000 deaths, all of them tortured. Every single one of them.
May God have mercy on your soul when he gets a hold of you.
Quinton, we love you, brother. You ain't gonna go unjustified. I promise you that.
No, this is not in vain. That's for sure. We're out here for a reason.
We're your voice, buddy.
Some people might think we're wasting our time, but we ain't wasting
hell
our time.
no, we ain't
Just like the
wasting
cop
no
told us
time.
last night, the longer we sit out here, the more we're gonna see her ass go to jail. We're
That's right. The squeaky wheel gets old. The squeaky wheel
Shit, I'm
gets old.
close
Always
to having
remember that.
enough. I would have to be able to get a
Squeaky wheel
room.
gets the grease.
All
That's
the
it.
rest of the shit.
Yeah, we should just drop it. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna leave these snacks out here for everyone. And I'm gonna have to. You to ride or? No, I'm just gonna. They got protection here now. My tax dollars are hard at work to protect the baby killer.
Yeah, Stingrays is open. Come to the ocean with me. Ah.
Right? Can't even fix the road, so I got the nerve to tell us to stay behind an imaginary line.
He was on a few minutes ago. He should reply. Okay, we'll see if he does. We'll see. I know it was at one. Where was it at?
Y'all having a whole coke party with the disco balls and the music and the laughs and the drinks. How do you laugh when you're back?
Hold up, wasn't it right here? Hold up.
Hey, let me see the keys real quick.
No, it wasn't right there. What part of it was it? I forgot where it was. The timestamp. That's how you do it right here. Where's that timestamp at? 1:14. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, find my baby.
Okay, I got it there. Right here. Boom.
Find it in the car.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is the live footage too, guys. So pay attention right here. In this little area.
I just know to turn off them lights.
He beelines from here to here.
What you need?
I'm looking for my babe.
Oh.
I can't find my babe.
Right now. Right about. You see him come from right there?
Find it in the car.
I got it.
Oh my goodness.
Find it in the car.
I got it.
Yeah, it is. Because it forms like in here. Like right here, he forms. Or right here.
Find it in the car.
Oh man.
I got plenty of regular cigarettes.
Yeah, I don't smoke anymore.
At least I did. That put me in the hospital.
Wow.
I guess. I don't know. And I'm still smoking.
He's literally running right towards the babysitter's house. Yep. Wow. He's super bright in the original. Super bright. I almost want to just keep watching. I want to watch like a little bit beforehand to see what transpires.
What?
They should be out there with them, man.
I just know they turn off them lights.
Dark Horse, I appreciate you so much too. I did get that.
Oh,
if I get enough, I'm going. I'm round tripping that shit. Which I'm pretty. I'd say like raise 200, 300 more. I'd be good. That's the safe side. So what transpired? This guy walks across. Is that Dolly with a light right there?
What?
Dolly's still out there right now, right? I just messaged him. Let me see what he said.
I just know they turn off them lights.
Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you. You always come by every day. I see you.
I'm looking for my babe.
Maybe you and Dolly could share. Maybe you and Dolly could. Yeah, it's whatever. I'll share a room with I'll pull a sleeping bag out on the damn grass. I don't give a fuck. Look, okay, so all right. I seen him form way back here. Right? Go to 13. I see him form from over here. See that again.
What?
Something wants me to go out there.
I just know they turn off them lights.
So it moves up. They're standing on top of vehicles over there. You see them, right? All the way to the far left.
I can't find my babe.
Right there. He just turned in there. Oh my God, dude. I bet you people freaked out when they seen that. Just keep looking at it. He's running. Anybody wants to say that a light? That's not no fucking light, dude. That part isn't a light whatsoever. Oh my God.
I got plenty of regular
cigarettes. Yeah, I don't smoke anymore.
Keep going back a little. That is wild, dude. I kind of want to go back to like 1 hour and 12 minutes just to see.
Can you see? The family's in the back of the house. I don't know if I got it on, Mike, but I'm trying to turn towards the action.
That's okay. I'm just getting. I guess I'm hoping it's in here.
Satellite or drone right up there.
Because they don't go lights up on this side of the house. Fine that way now. There you go.
Shoot.
Oh, he most definitely hears him. They ain't playing either. Look at all those lights shining over there.
I just know they turn off in night.
Somebody, wait up, fuck the camera.
What you need?
I'm looking for my babe.
Oh.
I can't find my babe.
Yeah, it's so clear as day right here. So there's this little spirit.
Find it in the car.
Yeah, the light don't shine like that.
Because it has the lights up on this side of the house. Shining up.
I don't know why I gotta keep watching it, but it's amazing. Okay, so this is at 113.58. It's 113.58, right? So 113.58, we take it to playback speed, we drop it to 0.25. Or the police station. I wish I would take this energy to the cops' houses that aren't doing anything about it. Yep, that too. You hear like that sound of the horn and his spirit form right here. Even with all that light that comes over top, it's still super right there. Look. Hold up. Is that doing what I think it's doing? Hold up. I gotta go back just like a frame or two. Does it look like he runs behind this and it disappeared? Like, watch, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. Because that's important. Wow. Right. Look how it did. Yes. Oh my God. Hold up. Oh my God. Okay, so explain this to me. If that's light, if that's light, this is what I want to tell you guys. If that's light, right? He would not be covered up behind this. This would not cover him up when he passes this. Because you can see the apparition still like a little sticking out right here. But watch as he passes this part right here, which is clear as day as an object. He literally goes behind that and you cannot see him for a split second, half second, or whatever you want to call it. Boom. That is a fucking apparition, 100%. That's 100% an apparition. 100%. If it was light, you would see it all over top of this right here, and it would not travel behind here and disappear. That's how you know. That's how you know. I need to make a video on this. I need to get my ass off here and make a video on this, and I need to carry my ass to Georgia. I need to go down there and grab those samples and do some shit, because this is right. He disappears behind this. Right there, he disappears behind it. People that are saying, "Oh, that's a light." Okay, so why is he disappearing behind that? If that's a light, explain him disappearing behind this object for a split second. That right there, boom. Explain that. I don't care who says what. You could explain if that's a light. Explain to me why it disappeared behind that object right there. Why is baby Q, and that's what I think it is. Why is he covered up by that object right there? That's what you got to do to know. You know what I'm saying? That other part, the whole angel part, I already debunked that by seeing that it was a light on the tree. Now, this right here, you can't debunk something that is being covered up by an object, because what happens when we walk past a pole or we walk past a car and somebody's looking at us? We walk past the car, our body's going to be covered up, right? Well, he's walking past the little mailbox or whatever the hell it is, and his little body has disappeared. Can you mute the sound of the video harsh to the ears? Oh, I got you. So it's like, womb. And then he comes back out. He enters back out into the open. That right there confirms to me that footage is authentic. And that's what somebody's going to look for. Well, does he disappear when he walks past the objects? Does he walk right through it? Does he, you know what I mean? That's what people look for. That's what investigators look for. So he's pushing up on it again. Here we go. Disappears right there. Fully covered. Also, it carries on behind the person with the light, which is Dolly. You see what I'm saying? So boom. So he disappears out the frame. You know what I'm saying? He disappears out the frame completely. That's fucking wild. Let's get back to it one more time, because it's so that's what's compelling about it, is that he disappears, like right here, he disappears behind this frame. Boom. And you can still kind of see here, like legs or whatever right here as he's going, but he's covered up by this. Boom. Woo. Yep. That's what it is. It is exactly what we think it is, ladies and gentlemen. For all you non-believers out there, it's a baby spirit right there. It's a ball of energy, a baby spirit. Boom, covered up. Boom, goes out, crosses. Oh yeah, goes out, hits it's going like this way. Wow. And you can even see what is even more compelling is that you can even see him right here. And then he's gone. Wow. Wow. I'm mind blown. That's what you got to look at as an investigator, is you got to be able to see if it's a light or whatever. Like he's not going to disappear behind that object. So that means that if that was the case, somebody in where Dolly's at, like right over here, would have to be shining a light from this direction, which would beam off this. You get what I'm saying? As an analyst, as somebody that's got stuff on camera before, which I've gotten stuff just on my iPhone, which is crazy, which is another story. But in general, you got to look at it like this. There's no, what light is casting on this side? I don't see any light casting on this side for him to disappear like this. And it would have to be coming from somewhere over here for it to do that. Boom, behind. He disappears out of frame for not half a frame. It's wild. Boom. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, he is disappeared. It's because that object covers him up. Boom, out of it. And when he's standing there, you could see it's like if it was really a body. Look, that's the most compelling part. That proves to me that that's what I know what I'm looking at. Boom. Walks out. He's walking down the side. He's walking towards those people. This little baby right here. Walking towards those. He's walking down here. Poor thing. Diaper right there. I appear to see a diaper right there. Dude, I'll look at this footage for hours. Yeah. That's insane. That blows my fucking mind, because you can see that it's a little baby. You can see that it's a little baby. Oh man. You can see that that's a little baby. And I'm reading your guys' comments here. Let's go back through some comments. If light was coming from behind or the side, you would also show a shadow. Exactly. Play it. Oh, that was without the sound. Also, it carries on behind the person with the light. Exactly. A shadow in front of the balloon. Definitely not a shadow. His energy, it's only light movement, just baby Q. Great catch. Thank you, Freckles. I appreciate that. With no light. Exactly. They would have to be shining from this direction over here on for that to be the case. They would have to be it would have to be shining from that one direction. And there's no light shining over there on towards what I don't know if that's a friggin' mailbox or I don't know what the fuck that is. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's a mailbox. Is this a mailbox? I don't know what the hell it is, but it ain't no fucking mailbox. I promise you that. I promise you that. That ain't a mailbox. But yeah, that's wild. The light in the far left is a babysitter. Oh, wow. The light in the far left is the babysitter's house? Oh, man. That is a 2-year-old approximately size. Yep, it definitely is for sure. And if it was light, it wouldn't keep going. Exactly. Amazing. That's a fucking baby, Lex says. Emily says, you couldn't see his legs move. I could understand what people are saying. It's a reflection, but you can see his little legs. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to take that little part and make that into a video. That little segment I just did right there, because that's literally what we're looking at. We're looking at that right there. You know, we're looking at a child walk across the grass. He's walking across the grass, and then he pops out of frame for a second behind an object. Light doesn't, it's not going to hide behind an object. A light won't. So he walked past, he was obviously on the other side of that when he crossed out towards the street. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. She said, that is a child running off that property. Live 100%. Dolly may have been a catalyst for the concentration of energy to manifest, since he has been a pretty consistent presence asking where Quinton is and was addressing his mom personally. That's a fact. He's telling us where he's at. Got to get samples of water across the street for real. Fuck. I need to get down there and do some God's work. The babysitter is across the street and down one house on the corner. 100% Libby. Either a diaper or shorts, right? The babysitter is not in the direction. Tanya says for sure. Looks topless with the diaper on or shorts. Yeah, it does. He does. Or a sign. No, the mailbox has balloons hanging from it. I mean, I'll pause it on frame again because that shit blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind right here. Boom. It doesn't get any brighter or nothing, you know? So that's at 1358. It doesn't get no brighter. Nothing gets brighter right there. And you can see it. You can see him still when he's behind that, but barely. But it's as if a person walked right by it. Boom. Kind of looked like he had a shadow right there too for a sec. Look, right there. Kind of looks like he had a shadow, right? Look at that shit. I'm actually seeing a shadow right there now. What? I'm seeing some shit. It looks like he's casting a shadow right here. Then there. Then disappears right here. Not disappears, but it's behind the object. Then crosses and is out the object. I mean, come on. Where people want to argue with that's a light? Come up here and tell me why a light disappears behind there. I'd love to hear your theory on why a light would disappear behind there. And why it seemed like he cast a shadow for a second, as if he was full body. Right there. That's where like a shadow pops up. Boom. And then it goes. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me relook at that again, because maybe it's not. Yeah, it looks like a shadow is casted right there for a split second and then disappears behind that. And then it's back dark again, though, so it could be matrixing in that section. But regardless of the fact, he disappeared behind here when he walked by. So you always got to question matrixing and all those type of things when analyzing footage like this. That's very important. Let's see again. If I see him walking now. See him walking now. I see him again, and then he comes up. You can see his little legs right there. You've seen his little legs right here perfectly. And that when he hit that spot right there, you can see his legs. Look at it again. You most definitely seen the legs right there. At this spot where I got my mouse, you can see the legs. So there he is here. I'm following him up here. Boom. Leg there. Yeah, it's such a little body. Boom, boom, boom. Disappears behind this object completely, damn near almost out of it. You can see like legs walking here. Like this is his left or whatever. Left leg, right leg, whatever. Front, back. He's walking fast. Boom. Zips out. Yep. That's exactly what we think it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is exactly what we think it is. It really is. Anybody want to explain different? I'm curious. Anybody who wants to explain different? So what do you guys think after analyzing it like we just did? What do you think about that? Because I see no light. Like I said, I see no light over here casting onto here that would make that happen. There just isn't. The only light walking by is what Dolly's holding. That's it. What he's holding right here, that's it. That's not going to do that. It's not going to make him disappear behind that. It's just not. Okay, so I'm looking at Dolly's position. Dolly is right here, so it looks like he's already past this a tad bit. Little baby Q is behind this. He is behind this object right here. 100%. Now he's not. He's out. Oh, yeah. Now, people were trying to say this is an angel. This is headlights or some type of lighting going on to here. That's not an angel. I debunked that earlier. Somebody was trying to say that's an angel. Somebody tried to tell Mama D that was an angel. That's not an angel. That was quickly debunked after I looked at it several times and seen the light flash on the tree back here. Because there's a tree back there. Look, you'll see the change of it. Boom. You see that right there? That would cause what this happened right here. I'll show you. So this is what everybody thought was an angel. Right about now. See? Now they're like, yo, look, that's an angel. Look, it does look like a body, but that's really light on that tree. You get what I'm saying? That's light on that tree. This light is not shining and making him disappear behind this object. That's not happening. If you drew a straight line, continuing direction, and anonymously, it goes through the old man's house, across the street, and continues behind the property to a significant water source. Dolly is a conductor for spirits, such he does paranormal things, happen often, and that or about him. Shit. Magnet City. I know, I'm just saying because people are saying he was going to the sitters. I don't know where he was going. I see little legs and little arms running. Yep. I agree. I see the same. It's funny people were talking about me in that live last night. I've been studying paranormal ever since I was in my teens. Let's just say this is unexplained. I promise you that. And a professional look at that and say that is unexplained. You cannot explain this. You cannot explain him disappearing right there when he walks by. When he's right there and he's walking through the yard or running or however you want to say he is, he's walking very fast. You can't explain him being behind that object and that object taking over the mass to where the mass disappears, which means that object, that's how the professionals would say it, that the object is behind there, the energy, baby Q, whatever you want to say, is disappeared. He's gone behind that object. And that needs to be, people need to know that. Like, he literally was covered up by that as he walked by, which indicates he's on the other side of it. Wow. So compelling. Yep. That's some crazy shit. That is absolutely some crazy shit, guys. Trap check, email, Quinton apparition. All right. Let me go to it real quick. I'm looking right now. Pull it up. Yep. I see it. I most definitely see it. Let me download that. I'll download that. Let's see. It's real blurry, but right here would be they're talking about. Most definitely would be where they're talking about right there. Shit, I'd like to go out there, run some spirit box, EMF readings, see what the EMF, I'd like to see what type of readings I could get. That'd be interesting to get some readings out there. Not only that, readings, and then get some shit off the ground for Mama D. To the non-believers, he's running out the house. He wants to know what's going on. He sees and hears other people shouting for him. He feels safe with them. They were even burning sage. I seen that part. I seen that. To the non-believers, open your minds. What up, social butterfly? How's it going? Yeah, that you can't explain that shit. My bad. I didn't even have it up right here. Right? So if you just came in, the only thing I was trying to show people who don't believe, that are like, "Oh, that's light." Well, explain to me how his little body disappears behind an object right here. Over here. I got to do it again because he flat out just disappears behind this object right here. God, that's so fucking... And the fact that he disappears but you can see some of him, like he's walking, like little legs walking across this little part right here that's covered up by this object. Boom, and then comes out the other side. Boom. That's definitely little legs walking right by. You can't explain that, and it's still moving. Still moving, still moving, still moving. That's unexplainable. That's paranormal. That's unexplainable. 1000% unexplainable. Yeah, this is definitely crazy. I'm mind blown by it. I'm mind blown by it. I'm super mind blown by it. All right, let's see for 1 second. Let me see if I can find any other breakdowns on it because I'm going to drop that. How long have I been live? 3 hours. So I need to go back and get with this part of the live and put it up as a video because people need to see that shit. And if I come up with enough to get there, I'm going to go out there for however many days I possibly can. Let's see. I'll bring all my shit out there too. All of it. Those weirdos we're doing. Doing here. Did Dolly respond to me? Nah, he ain't respond yet. We'll see though. Let me see, Quinton, Simon. I'll be honest, I don't know much about lighting and shadowing, but I believe that is. I do know what I do know and believe it is not. Yeah, shadow and light source in the direction that would learn this. I could just keep watching it over and over. I know, right? I really could too. Most definitely. Tension rises.
As you heard, Leilani Simon, the mother of Quinton,
so they were out there. Court TV
as
was
the
out
prime
there.
Suspect.
I'm trying to get out
in
there.
a homicide investigation.
Oh, what did I mess with?
Okay, this isn't like where investigators are in the dark. What happened? No, they believe
if I can raise enough money,
this little child is dead.
I'll go out
and
there.
they are looking at Quinton's mom, Leilani, as the prime suspect. As we sit here tonight, you know, I have a lot of questions for Leilani, a lot of questions. And she is invited to be on this program anytime. Let us know. You can come on. One of the questions I have, you know, what is your verdict? What do you think happened to your child
today too? Oh, wow.
How did that child end up not inside your home? How did that child end up not safe in your care? What really happened that morning? What time did you wake up? Did you text the babysitter? If you're up at 5:30, what's going on at 5:30
That's a good question.
In the morning? What's your relationship like with your boyfriend? What was he doing? Did you see him? When was the last time you saw your son? What were you doing the night before? Who else is in the house?
Right.
Was the door open when you woke up? Were there tire tracks? What did you do when you found out your child was missing? And again, you know, what do you believe happened to your child?
Right.
All the questions that I have. Anytime, let us know. You can come on, tell your story. Meanwhile, as we mentioned, protesters gathering outside of her home. They're looking for answers. They're looking for answers because of the amount of information that's come out.
That's been following the case Twitter page.
You know, the arrow and the fingers are pointing in one direction. And the questions that need to be answered is, where is that child? I heard
about that, but I didn't see it.
Where is Quinton? What happened to him? And the temperature is turning up in that neighborhood. And I don't think it's going to decrease. You know, there are times and there are cases and there are moments where members of the community kind of jump in because we know children need our help and our protection. And if that protection somehow is breached inside the home, then sometimes the community needs to jump in. But they want answers. Meanwhile, police who are investigating this, well, they're looking for the evidence. They want the evidence of what happened and who is responsible. Now, they've already indicated which way they're looking.
I personally don't give a shit. I'll do it.
But ultimately, in order to resolve this case and uncover the mystery of this disappearance, they're going to need evidence.
Bring me down to
and we'll see which way that evidence points. But they've given us an indication so far because they haven't told us everything that they know.
I'll do that shit.
Not everything.
Live.
Meanwhile, the child in the middle of all this, Quinton, I mean, like any other young child, 20 months, you just wanted to be loved.
Guarantee I get something too.
Just wanted to be cared for. That's all they really want.
Shit, I'll take my frustration out on the police.
They want someone in their life who is going to protect them, who's going to take care of them, who's going to love them. When they become teenagers, I know it's a little bit of a different story, but look at this little guy. What else does he want?
I was just saying that today.
Want someone to love, hold him, protect him, tuck him in, read him a story. That's all. That's all. All right, let's find out where we are and what's going on here. Let's bring in Court TV legal correspondent Julie Janae, joining us live tonight from Quinton's home down in Savannah, Georgia. I hear voices in the background already. Julie, tell us about the scene tonight and what was happening today at Quinton's home.
Vinny, there are about 24 people who have gathered here tonight. They've got the same questions that you have. You can hear them behind me. They've been chanting, "Where is Quinton? No justice, no peace."
Crazy.
That's an important call for this house behind me. And you can even see the group that's gathering on this side of the road, but also facing the house that's on this side. Today, police were here for an issue that happened with a car that was blocking another person. Let's take a look at that video here, where we did see that wooden fence of this house open. That's some of the rare movement that we see of people coming in and out. So it was a bit of an altercation that was not really explained. Someone who was inside the house trying to get out. That gray car there was blocking their exit. We heard some exchange between a woman who was in that car and a man who was in that truck. But ultimately,
they pulled up to the gate.
Drive away without any further incident, but there is tension here, and there is this clash between those who are on the street who say they are applying pressure and the family that's inside. So to bring it back outside and to tell you that wooden fence is here, and there's an open window of the house that has bright spotlights that are actually aimed into the yard. There are cameras on that house, very likely wanting to make sure they can see who gets close to their property. So the continuation of that question of why after 22 days they don't have answers about little Quinton Simon.
So while you're at the home tonight, obviously, and we can hear what's happening behind you, investigators are searching the landfill and looking for a child's remains. What's the latest in that search?
Today we did hear from police. They've been quiet for the last couple of days. The latest tweet that we saw today that had to do with a landfill search. The Chatham County, Georgia Police Department, they say the search for Quinton has been the most massive undertaking ever for our department and has involved the work of well over 100 law enforcement and civilian personnel. They called it an exhaustive search of that landfill where they believe that Quinton's remains are located. That search is continuing, so no real end in sight. And what we're hearing from police, no indication of when they believe things are going to wrap up, how far they've moved in this search of the landfill that we've gotten some video of those searchers that are out there going through carefully. But as of now, 22 days later, this is 2 weeks of that search at the landfill with nothing more from police about what they may have found so far and if there is more they are still looking for.
So as we try to uncover and understand exactly, what happened that day, let's go back to October 5th and kind of work through the timeline of all of this, because we have gotten some information released in this case. What do we know about the timeline of October 5th?
But I'm actually going to back it up just a little bit and start with October 4th, when the babysitter of this little boy told us she saw him at 4 o'clock that afternoon. So the next day, we know from police, but also from the babysitter. Here's a look at a timeline. At 5:39 in the morning, there was a text that the babysitter received about her services not being needed, that there were other arrangements that were going to be made about where Quinton would be. I clarified that with her today. She said that text was actually from Danny Youngkin, the boyfriend of Leilani Simon, Quinton's mother, would also be the father of Quinton's younger sibling. Then around 6 o'clock is what we have on this timeline, because police say and confirmed in their press conference that Danny Youngkin told them that he did see Quinton in his bed, sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then less than 3 hours later, 9:39 a.m. is when that 911 call was made to police about him being missing. And less than 3 hours after that, Chatham County Police, who were already investigating at that point, they say they were able to mobilize the FBI because they were told that this might be an abduction case. So that's why they were able to get the FBI here so quickly. October 12th, so a week after that, law enforcement then informed the family that they believe Quinton is deceased, and also said that Leilani Simon, his mother, was their prime suspect. They didn't name other people, but also didn't make an arrest or any charges in the case at this point. October 18th is when the search of that landfill began, and that, of course, is still continuing to this day.
Okay, so I want to go back to what you said at the beginning, because that's kind of new for me. So the actual text message to the babysitter comes from not Leilani's phone, but from the boyfriend's phone?
Correct. That is something that I had to clarify myself, because it did have to do with the son of Leilani Simon, but she told me that it was actually Danny who sent that message to her at 5:39 in the morning. So that may have been around the same time, the 6 o'clock time, that he told police that he did see him. But the nature of that text was, we're not going to need you to take care of Quinton, that he would be with his mom in the morning.
And so from that timeline, it's not clear if Leilani was up at that time in the morning, or if she woke up for the first time, sometime around 9 or so before the call to 911.
Not clear. We don't know much about that from police, but I do know from talking to the babysitter. And the reason we're not naming her, she said that she does not want to be
take a couple phone calls after this.
Named in the media, because she has received threats. But this is something that we spoke with her directly about, and she said that it was around 9 that she first got the call asking if she knew where Quinton was. And she actually crossed the street. Her house is not too far from here. She has her own memorial set up in front of her house. She made her way over to the house to help search, and she said she didn't go inside. She was searching around the property, and that she was the one. This is what she told us, is that she suggested that 911 be called, and that's when the call was made to police, because they were unable to find him and thought that he may have been wandering around in this neighborhood.
Wow. So again, a much clearer picture tonight of the scene that morning, which is significant. How do people react initially to what's happening? It's not clear if Leilani is text messaging, if she's up at that time. But the babysitter is called. The babysitter comes across the street, comes over. They're looking outside. Okay. Let's get back to Leilani. Now, I understand that you reached out to Leilani today.
I've been reaching out to Leilani for days now. We've tried every avenue that we can. Of course, it is difficult because they are very leery of anyone coming onto their property because of all of the commotion that's been here every night. But we've sent messages, we've called, we've left a note there on the door, and we did ultimately hear from a family friend, someone who indicated that they are reluctant to speak further, especially with this investigation going on, but mentioned that the friend feels that there needs to be more of a discussion about other possible suspects. They feel that there are other suspects in this case who aren't being focused on. Of course, we know what police have revealed is only one name, but with them saying prime suspect, there's also the possibility that there are other suspects who are not their prime suspect, but that is the name that has been released by police.
And obviously, we cover trials all the time, and we know that, police are supposed to follow all the leads and then see where the evidence takes them, not focus in on one person and not look anywhere else. And that seems to be what we're hearing from Leilani's camp.
Do people really think he's in that landfill?
And there's like lights behind you. I saw. Are they shining lights on Quinton's house, on Leilani's house, the mother's house tonight, the folks that are showing up there? Or are the lights going? Because I kind of saw a spotlight floating behind you just a short time ago.
Oh, those might be our lights, Vinny.
That's crazy,
Not
April.
sure about lights that may be
I
coming
think about
in,
some
but it's
shit
possible.
like that,
There are
you know?
There's the light.
that
Just-
they have
it's going
set
again.
out candles. Oh, that is someone.
That is some
Yeah,
crazy
that is
shit.
someone who has a flashlight, and they are shining that onto the house. I can see that now. There are candles there on the ground that they've put down. So you have this contrast of a vigil, really, for a little baby. You have all of these stuffed toy animals. There was a woman today who stopped me. She was driving by with
Ain't
her
no
kids,
fucking
and she
doubt. It
said,
definitely
"Are
could
we
be a
allowed to put
diversion."
down stuffed animals of flowers because my children
This child's
want
still
to?"
missing,
And we
though.
know the family has said that they welcome people to pay respects, but not to insult their family or to do some of the things that they're hearing from the chanting outside. So really two different types of remembrances going on here for a little boy who you think both sides of this fence, of this line here, the no trespassing line, both sides wanting more answers.
All right, Julie Janae, live in Quinton Simon's neighborhood tonight. Protesters there, still trying to get an answer as to what happened to that 20-month-old child. Julie's going to stay with us.
100% diversion.
We've got
Check
more
the
on this
water.
investigation plus coming up next hour. In Waukesha, Wisconsin, 6 people murdered and more than 60 injured during last year's Christmas parade and all the fallout.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Daryl E. Brooks, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
Contact with Quinton's biological father. We have had contact with him. Is he at all, is he a suspect in this case? Has he been cleared? He's not a suspect in this case.
So
Fucking weirdo.
The biological father was not living with Leilani, Quinton Simon's biological father. But as you heard there from investigators, he's not a suspect into this. But 2 days into the search for little Quinton, Leilani Simon's 2 days in, Leilani Simon's mother, Billy Howell, spoke to a reporter with the local news station, WSAV, in Savannah, about her daughter's version of events. Court TV legal correspondent Julie Janae, joining us live tonight from little Quinton's home in Savannah, is with us as well. Do we want to take a look at what WSAV had there? Let's take a look at it.
I feel like whatever Leilani's story doesn't add up. I've been talking with the baby's father, with Quinton's father. I've been talking with him all day yesterday, and he's already been questioned, and they've already went to his job and went to his home, and Quinton's not there, which is, I didn't think he would be anyway. Why Leilani would even come up with a story like that, I don't even know.
How about that?
Used to live in the Poconos.
How about that? And that's Quinton's grandmother, Leilani's mother, saying that her daughter's story doesn't add up. Let's bring back in Julie Janae. She's down there in Savannah, outside the home in the neighborhood.
But yet she was out partying with her. Shut the fuck up.
So what did Leilani tell police? Did they mention the biological? Did she mention the biological father? Was that what was said here? Was that her version of what happened that day?
Our understanding is that was part of this questioning of what may have happened, what could have happened.
About to
that
get
if
off
this
here and
was
make a
in fact
video.
an abduction, which we know was told to police. It's one of the reasons that the FBI got involved. But the biological father is an important part of this, or question as to what happened, because when you do have a child that goes missing, that's one of the first people that police try to talk to. And they did talk to Henry Bubba Moss. But he doesn't live anywhere near here. He lives 86 miles away, further north in Georgia. And DailyMail.com senior reporter Sean Cohen, he's out of New York, but he was attracted to this story. He's been here in the area researching, and he was able to track down the father about a week ago and had some very interesting information that we were able to talk to reporter Cohen about. Take a listen to what he learned from that interview with Moss. He said he was very somber, reluctant to talk at first, but eventually let him know this.
Leilani had told police that he had taken Quinton overnight. So he was being questioned about where he was overnight, October 4th into October 5th. And proved to police satisfaction anyway that he had nothing to do with it. He was home. He went to work that morning at 7 a.m, and so he was shocked to learn this.
Sean Cohen also had some interesting information about the grandmother of this little boy, Billy Joe Howell, who we have reached out to several times, also about talking with us and sharing her side. And he was able to get this recorded information about a conversation that she purportedly had with the biological father. You heard her talking about in that clip you just played, where she's having a conversation with him about what happened and the story not adding up. But here's what he learned from that recorded interview between these two people.
During the conversation with Bubba earlier, Billy Joe shared her theory that actually it was Leilani and Leilani's boyfriend who were present and high on drugs, and that Quinton, she believed, had drowned in a bathtub. So it was a stark contrast to see what they said publicly versus what Billy Joe said to Bubba privately.
Cohen there referencing the public statement or public interview that was given by not only Leilani Simon, but also her mother was there with her, supporting her in them both saying they just want to know what happened. They don't plan to go anywhere. Police have said that Simon is not a flight risk, and that's one of the reasons that they're not concerned about her not being under arrest at all. And Simon has echoed the same, that she doesn't plan to go anywhere.
Weird.
And if something does come up where she is at fault, she says she'll turn herself in to police as well. But major information coming from this report from dailymail.com having to do with the biological father and his conversation with the biological grandmother.
So Bubba, biological father, conversation with Quinton's grandmother. Quinton's grandmother gives her theory, believing that the child, that her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend high on drugs, and maybe the baby drowned in the tub. Now, we're not saying that's what happened.
Yeah, okay.
But that's what
Casey Anthony 2.0.
one of the potential theories is of Quinton's grandma, who's in the house behind you with Leilani. Wow, that's huge. What do we know about Leilani Simon? I mean, what's her story? What's her background?
I know she's 22 years old. She's a mother of 3 children, and just based on her social media, she seemed to really enjoy being a mother. She listed herself as engaged to the boyfriend that we keep hearing about, Danny Youngkin, who would have been with her, with the child. They both also have a younger child together, but of course he's not the father of Quinton or of her older child. But I was able to look at a Facebook page that we believe to be hers, where she lists her last name as his last name, and found it interesting, some of the things that she was saying just before the disappearance of Quinton. Here's one of them. On August 22nd, which would have been about 2 months beforehand, she says, I need mom friends, and not mom friends that drop their kids every weekend to go out, but mom friends that want to meet up at the park with the kids and have a lunch date. On September 18th, she posts that she can't even horseplay with her man and kids without someone coming into the room, assuming the worst. And I believe at that time she was living here at this home with her parents. On September 25th, she writes that she's in need of homes for rent in Savannah, Georgia area, within an $800 to $1,300 price range. If anyone knows about or any place that's kids friendly and a neighborhood like that, let me know. Vinny, not sounding like a mom who doesn't want to be a mom, someone who sounds like she very much enjoys being a mom and taking care of her kids there.
Absolutely. Sounds really normal. I want like mom friends. I mean, to me, and you know, that sounds like every other mom, right? You want other moms that have kids so you can get together, play dates and all that. That's it.
She's capping.
I wasn't expecting that. Julia Janae digging up a lot of information tonight. Julia, thanks so much. I want to, anything else happens down there tonight, let me know, obviously. But I want to bring in, from Los Angeles, California, forensic psychiatrist, trial expert witness, columnist of Inside the Criminal Mind, Dr. Carol Lieberman. All right, Dr. Lieberman, I'm trying to unpack, first of all, who this young mother is. She's been named as a prime suspect. You've got her own mother in some recorded conversations theorizing that Leilani was on drugs and high and somehow the child accidentally drowned in the bathtub, something like that. Meanwhile, we see these Facebook posts that sound very much like a normal mom, right? So what's going on inside that house? What's going on in her life?
Well, I think Leilani was, despite her posts, was anything but a normal mother. She has quite a history of drug abuse, cocaine. The father of Quinton talked a lot about Leilani, about how she was always high on coke and marijuana, and she would sleep with men to get money to buy more coke. You know, that she has 3 children from different fathers and so on. And clearly the mother, the grandmother, Billy Joel, you know, to have created Leilani, to have had a house where Leilani grew up, and that was an incredibly dysfunctional household. Dysfunctional doesn't say it. There were people who were abusing drugs. They were in jail. The uncle of Quinton, in other words, the brother of Leilani, is in jail or prison, or he's for murder, for manslaughter. There's all kinds of, it's a whole family of dysfunction and criminality. I think what the grandmother said, you know, probably seems like the most likely explanation, because I think that would place the two of them as being likely up together doing drugs. In other words, Leilani and her boyfriend Danny. And there are reports that Danny has left town, so that's kind of suspicious. So maybe they were in it together. But one of the things I think is fascinating is Leilani's state of mind. You know, she's, on the one hand, in terms of what happened to Quinton, on the one hand, she's, you know, saying she doesn't know, she doesn't have a clue, you know, kind of like Casey Anthony did.
Weird ass.
You know, she pretended for a long time, Casey Anthony, that she knew nothing about whatever happened to her daughter. And then also, is it denial? You know, is Leilani in denial about what happened? Is she delusional after all the coke she's been having? Could she be delusional about what happened? And the police were telling her that maybe it was the shock of the daughter of Quinton, of Quinton being killed, of her killing him, or it being an accident or whatever, that maybe that shock has caused her to forget what really happened. I think that's being rather generous to Leilani. But, you know, one of the things that caught me, and you probably read this quote yourself, they say such strange things. Leilani said, we want him back in our arms, holding us. Of course, you know, it's really that she should be wanting to hold him, not him taking care of her. But anyway, that's what we want. We're just hoping he's in somebody's house and they're feeding him. And maybe they wanted a baby or couldn't have a baby. Maybe they thought they were his savior. She talks about him like he was a stray cat.
Exactly.
Maybe a pet cat of hers that somehow she's hoping landed up in a neighbor's house. I mean, it is really very distorted.
Dr. Carol Lieberman, always great to have your insight and perspective. Thank you so much.
About to get off here and make a video. I'm about to hop off here.
Versus Brooks appearances.
I'm about to hop off here for a minute and make a video, and then I'll probably get back on in a little bit. But I need to make this video ASAP. I need to get off and make this video real quick, and then I'll probably be back on. I'm trying to get up on here. Yeah. What I'm trying to do is figure out, I'm trying to get out to Georgia. So my goal is to raise enough to, I don't know, Dark Horse said something about what 300 round trip to Georgia and back to fly. I'm trying to get out to Georgia. I'm about to go out there and investigate some shit. I'll pack up all my equipment and roll my ass up out there. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go look at this footage real quick, make a video, and roll out. Yeah, definitely, Cody. Always. I'm about to make one on this the apparition, and then I got a few messages that I need to respond to. Actually, I need to make a call. So most definitely. Please come back live. No doubt. I will. Ain't no doubt. Shout out to all y'all though. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go make this video, and definitely I'm trying to roll out to Georgia. So what I'm doing is trying to get up these funds real quick, make a few moves real fast, and see if we can't get ourselves on a flight, get the Revgang fucking family out into Georgia, go out to Savannah, and join the search for Quinton. There's a few spots I want to look that other people probably wouldn't look. They wouldn't even think of looking at it. I got a few ideas. So I want to get out there and do that shit. Because I know some other people don't have enough balls to go and do what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, I'm definitely about to go try to do that shit real quick. Great stream as always. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope I can stay awake for a video. Much love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We'll definitely be back though. Hopefully see y'all back here soon. Yeah, no, I'm trying. If I get out there, it's gonna be litty. I'm gonna go crazy. Nah, I don't think I get it. If I get arrested, what are they gonna do? Let me go right away? That's about all they'll do is let me go right away, like right out there. We have to pull you off. We know she's a fucking piece of shit. That's about all they say. Let's all donate and get him out there. I'm down. I'm telling you, I'll go. I'll hop on I've always said I'll never hop on a plane, but I will this time. I'll fucking hop on a plane and roll out there right now. I will. I dead ass will. So I'm about to go make this video real quick and I'll be back. I'll bail you out. I'm dead. Even my daughter was like, that baby running across the yard. Exactly. I'm gonna make a video explaining why that is him too, because people don't understand the investigative part of like paranormal apparitions and shit like that. They really don't. But yeah, if I come up with enough money, I'm going out there. 100%. You go T-REV gang, got you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in here. I'll be back. In this shit on a good. Let's see where we at. All right, I'll end it on this and hit end. And
maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Yeah, I got goals. And you know what? I was trying to help a lot of people and not worried about myself, not pushing forward, not worried about my grind. I put everyone before me. And I promised myself when I woke up on my 32nd birthday that I would make a change. And I'm gonna stick to that. People need to understand that I put my energy and everything that I have in my soul into this music shit. I live, I breathe it. I got this music running through my soul. You may never know. Step away, cause I see the fake. Foot up to his throat. Anybody stepping in my lane, they gon' catch the smoke. Got my goals and I'ma stick to it. I ain't playing hoes. Listen, homie, I ain't playing around and run circles around these fucking clowns. Plus, anytime that they talk shit, they know I'm ready to go walk them down. I do what I do with the best style. Say the shit with my chest style. Fuck my mind, you get stepped on. I run the track with no legs on. Pump the gas up like an Exxon. Pump the brakes before your ass gets flexed on. The mic is my weapon, these words are my bullets. And you'd be foolish to try to test me, I cock it and pull it. They be hating, let's face it, they try to turn me to Satan. I got a cross on my chest, God's got my back with the fakeness. I spit my shit with conviction, you rap that shit, you ain't living. You signed a deal with the devil, I'd rather go to a prison. I'll break them down in the sentence. With this pen I was given, have it quick in the mission. My hands are certified like physicians. I'm not pausing for the wicked, I'm above and I'm winning. They just wanna see me fall, but I stay breaking down the fence. Over the years, people always wanna get at me. No matter what, they try to turn me to an enemy. I had a lot of folks become a fucking friend of me. They stab me in the back once they get every bit of me. Get rid of it, I'm done, dog. Back away, cause I'm pissed off. You better stay your way if you know what's up, you better get lost. I'm the big boss, come and jigsaw. When they get a taste, it's like withdrawals. Like a chop through when you beat like a swing around blade from a fucking chainsaw. Back up, act up, run them over like a Mack truck. The only time you seen a G is from that keyboard that you whack from. Homie, I've been through the struggle, overcame all of the stumbles. If you ain't made a mistake, then you ain't never see trouble.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.